Stay in the natural state. Calling the Hogs with 75,000 plus as the Razorbacks run through the A. And all the things you love about football game days are near. Football season tickets are now on sale for marquee matchups against Tennessee, LSU, Ole Miss, and longtime rival and new SEC foe, Texas.
Slant, caught, touchdown, Arkansas.
Experience game day on the Hill and secure your seat and tailgating space by visiting ArkansasRazorbacks.com or by calling the Hogs at 800-982-HOGS.
Hey there, good Monday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready weather forecast. Starting out the day with temperatures mainly into the 50s and 60s, mostly cloudy skies, and another round of rain moves in today. Scattered rain showers, pockets of heavy rain will be possible, and even a few isolated thunderstorms. By the afternoon, though, plan for those mid-70-degree temperatures, and overnight lows tonight will slip down into the mid-50s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready weather forecast. Another round of rain moves in as soon as tomorrow.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Okay, it's Ruskin and Zach. Hello. ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. Here we go. 866-285-4005. That's how you can join us here on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. Hope you're having a good Monday. And if you're not, well, we don't really care about that either. So,
well, we care. I mean, we're not going to do anything about it, but we do care.
Well, okay. I guess we care. DQ is here. So there's DQ. Hi. Wearing an Ole Miss sweatshirt today.
Yeah.
For
no particular
reason. There's no reason.
No reason. She just did.
Yeah.
They're going to get mad at you for that.
Yeah.
A rousing performance yesterday by Arkansas baseball. Up off the mat. I love that phrase, by the way. I'm going to use
up off the mat.
I'm going to burn it in. I'm going to bury it into the ground. Down 0-6, and then they come back and score 9 unanswered to defeat Mississippi State.
You were looking around going, you know what? This ain't going well.
The best part about baseball is when someone gets out to a big lead and it's like the second or third inning. Because you're like, okay, this is not going to continue. You're not going to score 18 runs. If you've got 6 in the first 3, you're not getting 18.
It will not continue. And it was funny. I was sitting there, I was listening to the game, and when it got to 6-0, I made a fateful decision to open my social media because
oh boy,
the Dave needs to retire crowd was very prevalent at that point.
And then, as Dave pointed out following the game, nobody over there saying bleep now, are they? What a clip. I love that. I can't believe they put that clip out. As sensitive as they are about everything, for them to put that clip out. If you know the clip of the post-game huddle? Yeah. Oh, I love it. I can't believe they did it. I love it. I can't believe they did it.
It was funny to see because at the end of the game, you're just like, they come back, they win, and you're like, okay, the bats came alive. But for a minute there, they were ready to throw dirt on him. Like, you know what?
Well, yeah, they were.
Slow down.
Yeah. Here's how tenuous things were at, let's see, that was a 2:00 game. So let's say like 3:00 yesterday afternoon. It's like 6-0 probably at that point, maybe 5-0. And, okay, so here's what I was looking at. You're 3-3 in the month of May at that point. Okay. Mm-hmm. So you're very much like at the fulcrum of the teeter totter. Because if this continues to go sideways, you're now 3 and 4 in the month, and people are losing their minds. Or if you win the game, if you come back, it's a rousing comeback, which always inspires people. You're going to have some sort of big performances, and they had a few of those by different people. And then you're 4 and 3 in the month of May, and that feels totally different. That one little difference of the numbers being in the different order makes all the difference in how you feel.
It also keeps keeps hope alive for overall league crown. You lead the West by 2 games, but I will tell you, I walked out the door at 3:36. I had to go to the store to go grab something. I was back at 4:30, and it had gone from 6-0 to 9-6. I mean, just that quickly.
Yeah.
And and then of course I opened up social media, and all of the posts were being deleted, and people were running them.
Must be nice, huh?
Yeah, I mean, this is why
say something stupid and then delete it. It must be nice.
Well, if you put in the podcast, you're okay. That quickly it had turned around. This is why they play 9 innings, not 1 or
not
2
4,
or 3.
right?
Right.
Yeah.
Look, this is an imperfect team. They have flaws. They may run. They may or may they may run into somebody that can expose those flaws. They may not. But I think early in the year when they were just ripping off wins left and right, they hadn't hit the struggles yet, and now they're here and they're still. I mean, they're still plugging along. I mean, they're still winning. Here's
what they have that's not on any of these stat sheets, and I've used this word for the better part of 2 months. This team has gumption. Like there are teams that say, well, we always think we're in the game. And they don't necessarily back up those actions on the field or the court. But, they just say the right thing in the press conferences for all that stuff. This team always thinks there's a way to figure this thing out and end up with one more than the other guys. And they also talk about this, too. Like, they are everything that the football and the basketball team weren't, they are. They make you feel good about they don't lay down and just stop in the middle of it. Like they don't have those traits. They're 180 degrees from the pitiful Razorback teams of football and men's basketball that these fans had to watch. And if you're not watching them, you should be watching, because you might actually enjoy what you see and the pride that you feel when you watch a team in that uniform play the way that they play more often than not.
It's been an incredible regular season. What are they, 42-10 right now?
Yeah. You were wrong, by the way.
Thank you.
You had them losing 7.
I had them losing
10,
7. I put my faith in Dave. But the postseason is a totally different animal.
Maybe you should retire instead of Dave.
Yes.
Okay.
But the postseason is a totally different animal than the regular season. This has been an incredible. No matter what they do, they go down to Texas A&M, they win 3-2-1, whatever it is. It's still been an amazing regular season. Postseason's different. You got everybody 0-0. You hit the reset button, you start over. They're gonna run into some issues in the postseason. The pitching staff's a mess right now. The
starting pitching is a mess.
Yes.
The bullpen has saved their behind.
I don't consider them pitchers.
Why not?
Real men go out
Wait a
and give
minute.
5 innings, Derek. No, I'm kidding.
Only one guy gives them 5 innings, and it's Hagen Smith right now.
He's pretty good. But the starting pitching, you may have to limp along through the postseason. It's not as solid as you once thought it was. I thought it was.
You have to stay in. You cannot lose. Well, the margin is a little bit thinner than we thought, because should a starter have a bad performance in a regional and you drop down into that loser's bracket, you now legitimately wonder if they have enough arms for that extra game. If they go 1, 2, 3, boom, sweep, they can do that.
Well,
2 games in the supers, but if that extra game comes into play because of a starter and they have to run through the bullpen again, you have to wonder.
It also, and somebody said this to me this weekend, it also puts extra emphasis on the Hagen Smith starts, because if
there's a ton of pressure on him,
they don't win his start, you've got some issues.
There is a ton of pressure on him.
He has got. You have to win that game. He doesn't have to win that game, but they have to win.
They have to win that game.
Yes.
That's right.
Because if they don't, now you're rolling the dice on whether or not whether or not you can actually get through to the next round.
There's not as much pressure on him as there was on Kops, because Kops was literally all they had.
Yeah.
that year, but there is a lot of pressure on him in that performance. And the last time we saw him with an NCAA logo on the field, it didn't go all that great. So there's a lot of pressure on him to keep this thing. You got to stay above water, because again, if you go into that other side of the bracket, I mean, that's the first concern. Like, you can forget thinking about all that other stuff. Let's take this one thing at a time. And last year, anytime people start taking the regional for granted, that's when trouble is afoot. But I mean, that extra game thrown in, if something goes wrong in a regional, do they have enough pitching?
Yeah.
Do they have enough pitching? You have to ask that, because now here's another thing about the pitching. Whomever they face, generally, you're not going to see 3 teams in a regional that have SEC caliber players. You might see 1, maybe 2. Like TCU had an SEC caliber roster last year when they came in here and beat them. I mean, that's what it was. There's no, and it didn't hurt that one guy went 8 for 10.
Yeah, that didn't hurt at all.
8 for 10. That's absurd. All right, 866-285-4005 is how you can.
We got basketball scheduling news.
Oh, do we ever? Yes.
2 parts now.
Yes. So, yeah, the league did. Remember this league that you all root for all the time? You love the SEC, you love the chant. They bleeped you over yet again.
Well,
they did. Well, I'll explain coming up. I'll explain coming up. 866-285-4005 on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Stay with us on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. We will return.
Getting quality employees to fill positions in your company is essential, but finding those people can be a major hassle, unless you use ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter makes finding quality people a breeze. And right now you can try it for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. With ZipRecruiter, one click sends your job to hundreds of top job sites. But more than that, ZipRecruiter's advanced technology identifies the candidates with the skills you need, sends you a list of great matches to review, then actively invites them to apply for your job. And the results speak for themselves. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. That's right, the first day. Now you can focus on your business and let ZipRecruiter do the work finding the best people for you. See for yourself. Experience the ease, efficiency, and power of ZipRecruiter for free. Just go to ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit, or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
Okay, Arkansas, you asked, we answered. The Natural State Jackpot now draws 7 days a week. Woohoo! That means bigger, faster growing jackpots and more winning. Best of all, a ticket is still just $1. Match 2 numbers or more and you're a winner. Match all 5 and you're a jackpot winner. Feeling lucky? Play the Natural State Jackpot today in stores or online. Good luck, Arkansas. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Ad paid for by the Sentinel Group. Attention Marines, military personnel, families, and contractors who were stationed at Camp Lejeune. Were you present at Camp Lejeune between August 1953 and December of 1987? You may be entitled to significant compensation. For nearly 34 years, those in the Marine Corps' base Camp Lejeune were exposed to contaminated drinking water, resulting in devastating injuries, including several forms of cancer, adverse birth outcomes, Parkinson's disease, and more. North Carolina's procedural laws have prevented victims from getting the justice they deserve, but passage of the Camp Lejeune Justice Act of 2022 would allow you or a loved one to file lawsuits seeking compensation for illnesses and injuries linked to the toxic water. Call today for your free consultation. 800-532-4724. Let our experienced attorneys fight to get you the compensation you deserve, and you pay nothing unless there's a recovery in your favor. Call 800-532-4724. That's 800-532-4724. Again, 800-532-4724.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
What's going on the grill tonight? Well, whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of steak to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill. This summer will be a feast for the senses. Whether you're cooking up an inspired new recipe or a favorite family dish, visit Richard's Country Meat Market for the best meats in town. And Richard's makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000 for ready-to-grill kebabs, bacon-wrapped fillets, perfectly flavored gourmet beef patties, quarter-pound beef franks, and shop-made sausages. You don't even have to worry about the sides or desserts because Richard's has you covered with their home-style recipes. So for an irresistibly delicious summer meal on the grill, stop by Richard's Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue. Online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
We hear you. Losing weight is hard, but at Voxy Wellness in Rogers, we're going to let you in on our secret. We have a solution for people who are ready to eliminate stubborn fat for good and find a leaner, healthier you. Our safe and effective injections target fat cells directly, accelerating your weight loss and helping you shed those extra pounds faster than before. The consultation can be done online or in person. To get started, visit VoxyNWA.com. That's Voxy as in V for victory, OXYNWA.com.
Calling all Hog fans, join Gasano's Pizza for a special meet and greet with Arkansas baseball stars Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, and Will McIntyre, Arkansas gymnast Lauren Williams, and volleyball player Romani Thurman. Mark your calendars for Monday, May 13th at Gasano's Pizza in Fayetteville on Steamboat Drive from 5:30 to 6:30, and Gasano's in Bentonville on South Walton Boulevard from 7 to 8. Don't miss the chance to meet your favorite Arkansas athletes on Monday, May the 13th at Gasano's Chicago-style pizza. For more details, check out Gasano's Facebook page.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
The Arkansas baseball team took 2 of 3 from Mississippi State over the weekend to improve to 42-10 on the year. Arkansas heads to A&M this weekend to close out the regular season. Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, Hogs have a 2-game lead in the West, trail Kentucky by 1 for the overall lead. Game times have been moved for television, 7 p.m. Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m.
That's going to stir some stuff up.
You have no idea. They'll head to the SEC tournament next week in Hoover.
I have some idea.
Schedule news. Basketball team got their home and away league opponents for next year. No dates. You get Texas home and away. You get Missouri home and away. You get LSU home and away. You're going to play Kentucky away. John Calipari will return to Rupp sometime next season. Got some football news yesterday. Missouri State has agreed to join the Sun Belt Conference as a full member in 25, which means for the first time since the COVID-shortened year of 2020, Arkansas will play 12 FBS opponents. Prior to that,
Thank God,
Arkansas last played a full slate of D1 teams in 2004. The Bears' first game as a D1 program will be August the 30th, 2025 in Fayetteville.
I love when they play good teams.
Well, I mean, still Missouri State, but yes, they're part of the Fun Belt now.
That's good.
There's your news. News brought to you by the Stadium Shop and the Good Chair.
And the Good Chair, yeah, that's right.
Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to see the Good Chair.
This is too good to wait till the end.
Okay.
Involving realignment and all that stuff. This is what I learned this weekend. Almost 20% of all of the FBS teams in football at one point or currently have been in the WAC. Is that a great stat or
That's
what?
A great stat.
20%, 19.5%.
1 out of 5 teams. Yeah.
1 out of 5 college football teams at one point has been in the WAC.
Pretty good. That's pretty good.
Too good to wait. I had to get that in. I love that.
The WAC is the WAC.
They've seen some things.
They're basically the brothel of the West. I mean, you've been there.
A nice boarding house.
Yeah, everybody stopped by.
Yeah, that's right. Yes. All right. They've got the, as you mentioned here, they've got the opponents in league play that have just been released not too long ago by the league offices at Birmingham. And once again, Greg Sankey has his hand on the screw the Razorbacks button in the league office because they're protecting Kentucky. If Kentucky had come here this year, that's 3 years in a row they would have come to Fayetteville. Well, that is just not okay. That is not okay. We can't have this. So there is one Kentucky game, and it is at Rupp at a date that is yet to be announced. Again, all they've done is announce the opponents. They have not announced dates and certainly not times on any of these things. But they are, let's see here, home with Alabama, Florida, Georgia. So Nate Oates is coming here. That'll be great. LSU, Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Missouri. OU and Texas are coming in.
Yeah.
Okay. Then you're going to Auburn. You go to Kentucky. LSU, Missouri on the road. South Carolina on the road. Tennessee on the road. Texas on the road. A&M on the road. And you go to Memorial Gym in Vanderbilt. So it looks like you double up with Missouri, LSU, and Texas. Those are the only ones that you go home and home, if I'm reading this on the fly correctly.
I'm looking at their schedule, Kentucky.
Yeah.
They're the one game deals where they're away. They play Georgia, they play Ole Miss, Mississippi State, Missouri. And none of these are powerhouses. Oklahoma. They do play Texas on the road. They go home and home with Tennessee, Vanderbilt, and Alabama.
Got some got a little old Big 8 vibes here because you're going to Missouri, home and home with Missouri, and home with Oklahoma. So that's kind of a unique thing there.
Hey,
but
you know what? If you're the team you think you
Texas
are going into Rupp, who cares? I mean, I've seen what they're putting together. It's fine. But if your roster is as good as you think it is, it shouldn't matter. And
I've only got 7 guys. So, they'll be fine.
And I never met the man, but I'll bet you if you asked John Calipari in a private moment with a little truth serum in him, he'd say, all right, fine, let's go. Let's go back. I don't think he cares where the game is.
No. This is why they are there and we are here.
That is correct.
Because they love stuff like this. Most fans do not enjoy these types of
It's a great question.
situations.
Could he sue Kentucky for creating a hostile work environment?
Well, then you've got a bunch of stuff that would have to come out in the courts, and I don't think either side wants that to happen. So no, I don't think that's what you're looking for there. But I mean, it's interesting how the league protects Kentucky here because we can't have Kentucky go to Fayetteville 3 years in a row. That's just unheard of, insane. You can't have that. You can't have 2 of your most prominent basketball programs play each other twice. Oh no, we can't do that. That just can't happen. But it feels like it's been a while since Alabama's been in here. Maybe it hasn't, but it feels like a while since they've been in here.
Not this past season before.
Season before,
They brought
okay.
Brandon Miller in.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah.
They were up like 13.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Watched it just kind of fall by the wayside.
Yeah, that was too bad. Yeah, he couldn't shoot in that game.
No. Who knows?
I'll
I
wait.
mean, it'll be. I don't care. I don't care where they play that game. I don't think he does either.
He couldn't shoot.
I got it.
Okay,
I got it. I recognized it. I was moving on, so as not to get us in any more trouble.
Oh no, that's where the best stuff is.
Yeah.
Anyway, so they've got the that all coming out here just a little while ago from the from the league offices on Richard Arrington Boulevard, Junior Boulevard in Birmingham. So very exciting. Kentucky. Let me see Kentucky. Scrolling. Let's see. They got Alabama twice. That makes sense. Oh, you did? Well, let's look at another team then. Welcome to the league, Texas. Who do you get? Let's see here.
The league didn't go easy on them.
No. Also, it's going to be. I'm very fascinated to see how the league handles their bitching and moaning about horns down, because they're going to do it.
Yeah.
And what is the league going to do? Because now, okay, you can say whatever you want, but ultimately there is a financial windfall for being in business with Texas. So you do have to give a little bit on some things. I don't know if this is going to be one of them, but you can't. This idea that a lot of SEC fans have that they're just going to have to eat it, I don't think that's the way it's going to go.
They have done nothing to this point, the league hasn't, to cater to Texas at all. Scheduling.
Yet, but they're not a member yet.
Well, yes, they are. I mean, they're already
provisional.
They're being scheduled. I mean, if you look at the schedules that they have across the board, across all sports, they are doing this, them in particular, no favors. If I'm Oklahoma, I'm sitting there going, don't say anything. Nobody say a word.
That's right. Yeah.
They're leaving us alone. But they have really, they have done everything in their power to make sure that Texas does not feel special.
Yeah.
And the horns down thing, you know what? Grow up.
Listen.
I honestly feel like the only people that are bothered by this are Texas fans and Steve Sarkisian.
There's only one. Sometimes on a topic there's like 5 different answers. Sometimes there's one. There's only one answer to their objection to horns down, which is just shut up and deal with it. That's the only answer. There's not another side, but they're still going to complain about it.
Dude,
is the question? That's the thing.
People in Mississippi use the middle finger like it's a standard greeting. The horns down thing is not. Again, Sarkisian and Texas fans are the only people that care. And they look.
Well, I thought last year, what's his name? The coach, the basketball coach, was going to take his team off the court. He was so upset after one of those games.
Again, you're going to roll into Starkville at night. Nobody cares. No, look, the jorts wearing folks down in Gainesville, man. These are not the best we have in America. They use it as a means of communication. These are not the best we have. So you're going to have to deal with it. You're just going to have to bite the bullet on this.
Yes, but they're still going to complain about it, and I don't. Sure, I think the league is not going to be as friendly.
Sankey's response to this is going to be like, yeah, sure, oh, okay, thanks for stopping by.
Because what's to keep? I don't know how long this deal is, but Texas could very well go to the Big Ten and get more money. You have to to a certain extent, you have to play nice with them. You have to play nice with them if you're the SEC.
Listen.
Now, what the individual schools does, who cares?
But listen, people from Ohio are as close to the Cro-Magnons that we have. And in particular, Ohio State fans. They will throw horns down anytime they can, even when Texas people aren't around. Going to the Big Ten's not an option. They're fine where they are. They're just going to have to toughen up. That's it. You're just going to have to toughen up.
Yeah, all of this is true, but I'm wondering if the SEC has kind of stuck it to them a little bit.
They have,
but as of July 1, I wonder if they become a little bit more Texas friendly down there at the league offices, because they're a draw. They're a big part of the financial piece.
They're playing the first football game against Texas A&M in College Station. Approximately, DQ, answer this for me. Approximately over 4 hours of football. How many horns down symbols do you think Texas A&M will throw at them?
How many people
are
in that stadium?
100,000.
100,000?
100,000. Do you think
then there'll be 1 million?
Do you think it's 100?
Like,
do you think it's 100 per person?
At least 10 per person.
At any given point, you'll have 200,000 because everybody has 2 hands. Most people have 2 hands, and so you double time, 2 at a time.
JT
2 million.
2 million. JT with a great point. Cowbells at Mississippi State are illegal. Yeah. They do it. They allow them anyway.
Yeah, but they have this choreography thing down where they stop when they break the huddle and then they start again.
If choreography is what you need, we can figure that part out.
1, 2, 3, kick. 1, 2, 3, kick. It's a whole kind of a, they don't know much at Mississippi State, but they figured out how to be in unison on when to stop and when to start on that thing. It's kind of impressive, honestly, when you think about it. I don't know.
Is it?
No.
Is it?
Well, they're going to, as far as horns down go, they're going to put it on the damn video board over here if they win. I mean, they're going to put it on both video boards in giant like emojis or whatever they are.
What do you think when Johnny Manziel rolls back into College Station for the first time? What do you? They pop him up to the board against Texas. What's the first thing he's going to do?
That's right. He's going to go horns down, of course. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Yep. November 30th. Although that's Thanksgiving night, so it's like the 28th, isn't it? I think. I don't know. I think
something like that.
Anyway, doesn't matter. Let's see here. You can join us here on the McLarty Daniel hotline at 866-285-4005. Ryan says the more that they whine and complain, the more they receive. Yes, this is like classic.
I'll give you something to complain about.
This is preschool logic. If you leave the person alone bothering you, they'll stop bothering you. Like this goes back to pre-K. I mean, this has been explained so many times, but of course the snowflakes in Austin wouldn't understand this because of course they wouldn't understand it.
Keep
they don't
your
understand
hands
anything.
to yourself. Is what
that's another pre-K lesson, right?
Kiki, what else did you learn in kindergarten?
Well, lots of things.
Don't gamble on a fart. Oh wait, no, I learned that much later in life. I learned that at 35.
That's part of the AARP letter that you get.
Right. Sorry, that was way later in life. Yeah. It's really it's strange. If you ignore it, it'll go away. But they just can't help themselves. It's like that guy on the internet that has to comment on everything. He just can't help himself. He has to let you know what he thinks about everything, and nobody cares. Anyway, I'm just curious if the league office is really going to be as rude as they've been to this point. I don't know.
They will try and placate them early on, and then as it gets progressively worse, particularly during football season, and then what's his name? Gustavo Fring starts complaining about it. I think the league will turn a deaf ear to it and go, man, just go back to work.
Yeah.
I can't see the league. I mean, again, for a league, look in the crowds.
Rodney Terry.
Yeah, Gustavo Fring.
Yeah, Rodney Terry.
You tell me he doesn't look like Gus.
Well, I'm just telling you that
take
Rodney
the glasses
Terry.
off you, but it's the glasses thing for me. Just keep waiting for him to
get
go.
I want at least one of us to say his name right, so we don't get sued here. I mean, that's the same. All right, let's see here. Although after the Tom Brady roast, I don't know what you can and can't get in trouble for anymore after that thing. So that's pretty exciting for those of us who like to live on the edge, so to speak. I mean, there's a whole bunch of things they said that nobody just move right along. Like, does that mean we can do it?
Yeah. No.
Yes, it does.
No.
I took it as yes, it does.
I know that's how you took it.
That's how I took it. Yes, that's right. Yeah. Let's see here. There was a text we got some text here on let's see here. It was a baseball one here. Oh, here's the text here. It's 870 on the McLarty hotline. It's bull crap that Arkansas is not playing Kentucky twice next year. That's criminal, and it's at Rupp. Yeah, that's right. It's not happy. House Farm had a great idea. The G5 solar flares have awakened Arkansas's bats.
Hey, man,
could be
whatever it takes.
Little Aurora Borealis action. Did anybody see the Aurora Borealis?
Did you step outside and go see that?
I stepped outside. I couldn't see it. My mom did though.
Too much light pollution where I am, so I figured I didn't even try to go look at it because I knew, in the gated community we got too many street lights and stuff, so you couldn't see anything anyway. So I didn't even go out there.
Well, apparently it was more obvious if you took a photo of it. I guess more so.
But
than...
how do you know where to point the camera?
See,
you
I
can't
don't know.
see it.
I don't know. That's just what I heard.
Up.
Point it up.
Just point it up. It's up there.
But I couldn't see it.
Where do you point it towards? The sky? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
towards
that makes
the
sense.
sky.
Good. Yeah. There you go. Here's Mitchell chiming in on the McLarty hotline. Wait, they finally gave you guys a camera? Bougie.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you don't know how cheap these cameras are. All right, calm down.
Mitchell didn't have a great weekend. Mitchell's wife.
What did he do?
Well, Mitchell and his wife were going.
They're still together?
Yeah.
All right, that's good.
Yeah. They were leaving the house on I think it was on Saturday morning, and they have one of those ring cams that records everything. And apparently, somebody locked the door and the keys inside the house. Now, Mitchell, they're in the driveway. Mitchell is standing next to the car.
I've done that before.
His lovely bride comes back and realizes that they are now locked out.
Yes, it's amazing when you do that. The second that door closes, you realize.
No. I guess they like walked away and then she came back. But the parade of profanity that then proceeded after that
is it still hanging over Cleveland Street?
Yes, in a word, impressive. While Mitchell all the while just sat there and stood because.
Well, what do you do?
Like the devil, he knew that he'd been beat.
Although the devil won.
The devil won the fiddle off. I don't care what anybody says.
Johnny got beat.
And I've got allies.
Oh, I know.
Smart ones that believe that
listen,
Johnny did not win.
You can find a group that'll believe in anything in 2024.
That's
all
also
right?
true,
So you're never alone. If you are alone, just look harder. There are people that I don't believe in gravity. I haven't looked, but I bet there's anti-gravity people on the internet. I need to go find them. We could go get a beer. Okay. And wonder how is this staying in this cup and not floating around. We don't know.
DQ, somebody hit me with this weekend, and I'm like, you know what? I'm going to ask DQ. DQ, you are lunar landing positive.
Yeah.
How'd they get the damn buggy in that capsule?
I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either.
Oh, the buggy?
Yeah.
The buggy makes an appearance in the Unfrosted movie. Jerry's driving it.
Okay, it was just a question. I'm like, I'm not a NASA engineer, but
did they build it on the ground? Did they ship the box up there?
Amazon drop
some assembly required?
I honestly don't know.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it was kind of built into the capsule.
Maybe
it's like a table or something.
But
I don't know.
Never gotten an explanation on how those 4 giant tires made it into space.
Yeah,
maybe
those weren't
just
wagon tires,
like spare tires, so they were on the outside.
On the outside of the capsule?
Maybe, I don't know.
Wait a minute. They had like 4 of those did they have
like
funny
the Jeep things?
Yeah, did they have funny spare tire covers?
They all said life is good.
Somebody put a duck in the window.
The Tasmanian devil was on one of them. Did they have that? I love the idea of one of the Apollo missions going up there with spare tires on the side.
I don't know.
I love that. There's a Razorback spare tire cover out there, which I think my dad had one at one
Theater
point.
guy says the rover folds up. Okay, but
they unfolded it.
We never saw the tires.
Like a card table.
These are not small tires. These are not tires like you and I have in our car.
No, these
are very
steel belted radials. We're still making those.
Josefa says they have a whole set in Iceland where they film this stuff.
Oh, I see.
Right.
Oh, we're doing that now. All right, fine. Good.
PE says they got them at Sam's. There you go. All right.
Is that where the aren't the foul balls sponsored
Another great
by that?
question. Was that thing diesel?
Yeah, what's this sucker running on?
How did they power it?
Well, it's nuclear.
Oh.
You need the 1.21 gigawatts of electricity.
God.
Plutonium. All right, we'll be back here. 866-285-4005 on the McClarty Daniel hotline. ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Ruscin and Zach will continue in a moment.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
This is the absolute worst time of the year to be dealing with joint pain. You can't do the outdoor stuff you love. For me, it's golf. It may be hiking, fishing, jogging, or biking for you. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, don't go through the summer missing out on life. Call QC Kinetics now and find out how they can use biologics from your own body to give new life to your aching joints, whether it's your knees, your hip, your back, your shoulder. QC's regenerative medicine protocols can restore and repair that damaged tissue. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. This is the future of medicine. Tens of thousands of QC Kinetic patients around the country are living their best life this year because they made the call to QC Kinetics. 479-999-1234 is their number. 479-999-1234 for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. It's revolutionary treatments for joint pain, and they're here now in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics. Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
Happy birthday, dear Megan. Happy birthday to you.
Why did they have this party outside?
What's cake?
Mosquitoes are terrible.
Let's get out of here. I'm getting eaten alive.
Mosquitoes sucking the life out of your party? Call Mosquito Joe for an effective, affordable solution for keeping your backyard bite and itch-free. Satisfaction guaranteed.
Visit arkansas.mosquitojoe.com for a free quote or call 479-202-9960.
Mom, everyone's leaving. This bites.
MosquitoJoe.com. Outside is fun again.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Have you heard? The Pleasure Playground just got a little bigger. Cupid's is growing. That's right. Cupid's Lingerie just opened its newest naughty location in Fayetteville at Crossover and Mission in the Walmart Shopping Center. Cupid's is a boutique specializing in all things pleasure and play, from lingerie to, well, everything you can imagine and more. Visit shopcupids.com today and treat someone special to something special. Cupid's Lingerie in Bentonville, Springdale, and now in Fayetteville. Cupid's Lingerie. Enjoy.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. Are you looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home? This is Joey Phillips, Guild Mortgage Company. We have the right home loan products to help make your dreams a reality. From VA, USDA, FHA, down payment assistance, and many other loan programs. Give us a call at 870-416-3755. Visit us online at guildmortgage.com or stop by and see us at 816 North Main Street, Harrison, Arkansas. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, individual MLS 410-478. All loans subject to underwriting approval, terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
Hey there, good Monday morning to you. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready weather forecast. Starting out the day with temperatures mainly into the 50s and 60s, mostly cloudy skies, and another round of rain moves in today. Scattered rain showers, pockets of heavy rain will be possible, and even a few isolated thunderstorms. By the afternoon, though, plan for those mid-70 degree temperatures, and overnight lows tonight will slip down into the mid-50s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready weather forecast. Another round of rain moves in as soon as tomorrow.
ESPN 99.5. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
We're back.
Like it or not.
Aha. Yeah. And there are plenty who do not. 866-285-4005 on the McClarty Daniel hotline is how you can join us here on Ruscin and Zach. Let's see here. Ethan and Atkins had an excellent observation.
What's that?
DQ drove on May Pops for 6 months, and she's our expert on tires.
That's fair. Then that is fair. It was a question that was posed to me. I did not have an answer.
We didn't get to script it out. All right.
So I said, well, I'll ask DQ. She's lunar landing positive. She did not know either, so we'll have to do some further research.
That's right. Yes, right. We also just got a text about the beer limit at Razorback sporting events.
My understanding is that it's 2 per purchase. You can go.
I think that's right.
You can go buy 2, hand them to someone, unless they're taking your photo ID and scanning it. I don't know how they limit that.
You know, honestly, I don't know if I got carded the last time I went to a game and bought a beer.
Now,
I got carded at the Amp Friday night, which is really funny because, I don't look young anymore. But, God bless you for following the rules.
They say that this person is saying they scan your driver's license.
Oh, they do really?
Yeah, I'm not giving you that information. No,
Right.
thank you.
They also don't have enough beer stands at Baum Walker Stadium in particular. Like there's 2, I think, maybe more than that. But there's only one on the on that I could see, and they don't just sell them at every concession stand, which is another mistake. But I guess there's rules on that because sometimes they've got like kids in there, like doing fundraising or whatever. Do they still do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well you can't have a kid, opening up a Miller Lite and handing it to you.
Why not?
Although, in the perfect world,
It's Arkansas, isn't it? This is still Arkansas, isn't it?
Hey, Sharon Dean, come over my beer. No, I love it. I had a great time at the Amp.
But that's a rite of passage, right? Go get your dad something out of the fridge. Like
Something
I've not
cold?
had Kinsey do that yet.
No.
Bad parenting.
I don't know. Well, just get up and there does. What did you want to order like a 12-pack at one time? Like what was the goal here?
No,
the texture here.
Yeah, I don't know what his what the
give me 9 of them, and nobody's. You can't go anywhere and get 9 beers.
Yeah, you can't hold them.
Like you can't go to a bar and get 9 beers at once. I mean, come on, what are we doing here?
Depends on the bar, but yes.
Well, a good bar. Cheers, maybe, but
what's wrong with that?
I don't know. Get a bunch of shots. You can do that. They'll sell you a bunch of shots.
Yeah, they will.
From what I understand,
dozen at a time.
No, I had a great time at the thing though, and then I went. I got right when the second guy ended, and before Brooks and Dunn came out, I made my little trip to the bathroom. There was no line. I went to the little beer cart there in front of the concession stand. They had another little beer cart. Nobody was there. I got me another beer, ready to go for the big show, and it wasn't that cold in there. God, the lawn was packed. You couldn't have put another person up on that lawn. It was insane. They were ass to elbow up there. It was crazy.
I don't sit in the lawn seats.
Oh, I know you don't. You only.
I do that VIP thing. I did it once.
I was in a chair, so
okay,
I was happy about that.
Yeah, that's the VIP thing up there is just wonderful.
But they and here now, we've never discussed this. What is your policy at an event of standing up? Here's my policy. The person directly in front of me stands, I stand.
Yes.
That's the rule.
Yes.
Well, you had controversy because it's not much of a slope there.
Yeah.
So 2 rows in front, there was a woman standing and waving her arm around and doing stuff. So the older lady to the right of me was not happy about this because she couldn't see. For the person 3 rows in front. So what do you do? I think you have to stand up, right?
Well, first of all, the onus is on the person in front of you.
Yeah.
If the person directly in front of you stands, you have to stand.
Right.
So, but if the person in front of you stands, you would have obviously stood up, right?
Yes,
okay.
I did.
Well, see, it's the person in front of you's fault.
Okay.
Look, you want to get up, shake your ass, by all means, have at it. You got to understand, there's with great power comes great responsibility.
Because my answer would be like, if anyone ever complained about me, I'm like, hey, the person right in front of me is standing up. I can't see. So I have to stand.
Now, you have to be careful. I have to be careful because we're over 6 feet tall.
Right. I don't think about that.
Really?
I don't care.
I don't think it matters.
I do. If I've got like a kid behind me or something, I'll move.
Put them on your shoulders like it's
No. I'm not carrying somebody else's kid around. But if there's somebody smaller than me behind me, I might switch with whoever I'm with. Because they're by chances are they're probably
that's
smaller than
just
me.
you being courteous. You don't.
Hey, you watch your mouth.
You don't have to do that. You don't have to feel obligated to do that for the people behind you to not be mad at you. In my opinion, like that's just if you choose to do that, that's you being nice, but you don't have to.
Okay. All right, that's good to know. I always do kind of look around
because you paid for the ticket too.
I have another question here. Maybe we don't have enough time to explore this, but we got all day. What is our culture's obsession with these bobbleheads? Most of them, honestly, are worth about 10 cents. I mean, they are not this great financial windfall that everybody thinks that they are. Yet people, like Matt says, somebody took 5 of them on Saturday night. What the hell? You need 5 bobbleheads?
Put them on the
of
internet.
Kevin Kopps.
Sell them.
Not exactly a Cy Young Award winner yet. I mean, what is that worth?
The show yet?
What is that worth? Kevin Kopps, like any bobblehead. I don't understand this.
Did you get there early to get a Musselman bobblehead?
I didn't get it. Somebody got it for me.
Okay, so what's your obsession with the bobblehead?
Well, I don't know. I mean, I'm not obsessed with it. I just, it's something to have in here, and we fixed it. We put Calipari's head on the Musselman bobblehead if you're watching on TV. So, but I don't like. The difference between me and some of these bobblehead nerds, like I could take them or leave them. Like I don't need them. Like if I went to the a few years ago at the Naturals, they had bobble legs. They were honoring one of their guys that steals a lot of bases. They had bobble legs instead of bobblehead. Well, they happened to have one. All right, fine, I got one. Great. But my life is not changed by, these bobbleheads. Like they're not worth anything. People walk around like if they're handing out gold bullion at the gate. I mean, it's absurd.
For what you paid for that ticket, that's a little something back.
I don't understand this. Can a bobblehead person explain this to me? Like, is this like the guy that I met at a watch party one time that was collecting Ty Story memorabilia and was going to retire off of it? Is this like that guy? Because let me turn you on to a financial advisor. That's not. It's not going to work.
You say that. I mean, there's a guy that hijacked an entire truck full of bobbleheads. Jaromir Jagr bobbleheads.
That's right. Yeah. What's the deal?
We may not. This may be the new crypto,
but it's worth less than crypto.
I don't think so, Derek. I would dispute that.
There is very little monetary value in these things. I won't say none. I won't say they're worthless. And I won't say you're a loser if you collect them all. But there is not very much monetary value in these things.
Ryan has a solution to our conundrum about concert going and standing. For any event goer that complains about standing, buy better seats. He's not wrong. He's not wrong. You don't want anybody in front of you? Buy him in the first row.
But you don't know till you get there if you've got someone who's going to,
you don't know,
sit or if they're going to stand the entire freaking time. So I don't understand. You don't know until you get there.
Doug in Little Rock says the Cops bobblehead on eBay has 6 bids for $155.
Okay, so I guess that's a 155%
increase
on value because you got it for 0 and it went up to 155.
You know what?
Well, that's
why they do it.
That's a quick way to score some weed money, I guess. I don't know.
Sure.
Get some pills off the streets. 155, right? I don't know. But you're not going to retire off of that, are you?
$155? No. But you can have a hell of a Friday night.
No. Now, here's someone saying
no.
Well, this is fun. Now, I find this amusing, and here's why. Because none of you had the cojones to make short jokes when Musselman worked here. But now he's far away in California and can't do anything to you. So now you're going to make the joke. I call that cowardly, and I'm not reading your text. There you go.
He was yours 4 months ago.
Right.
So
I'm not reading that text because you're a coward, and I'm not reading that. I'm not doing it. You could have made all those jokes when you worked here, but you didn't because you were scared. Now you can't do it. Sorry. We can make those. We made fun of us when we would have worked here. We have carte blanche to do whatever we want.
Well,
so, I mean,
that's
what I'm saying. All right. 8 till the hour here on Ruscin and Zach. 866-285-4005. We really do.
We really, really do. I've got a topic that's been embargoed for 1 hour.
Yeah, that's right.
I'm not allowed to discuss it till 4:00 so that ears can be on it.
4:00.
4:00. About my adventures this morning.
Oh, yeah.
And then we got to talk
about. It's funny. I have a doctor's appointment at 4:00, and I can't be here, so you'll have to do that without me.
It was embargoed and then we have got to talk about this Skeens Livy Dunn thing because I sat through the whole event. It was one of the most underwhelming events that shouldn't have been in the history of sports.
But it wasn't Paul Skeens' fault.
It wasn't. No, Paul Skeens was good.
Yeah.
I mean, he was good for his major league debut.
Right.
It was everybody else.
What can I get for a Paul Skeens bobblehead?
Right now? Boy, I'll tell you what. If you had a Paul Skeens bobblehead walking into Pittsburgh on Saturday afternoon, then you could have named your price. Could have named it. Get whatever you want. They'd have been fine.
Let's see here. Here's one for $150.
Yeah, there you go.
Here's one for $200. Okay. Again, I mean, this is enough money to score you some drugs, but nobody's going to get rich off of these things, all right?
Again,
just saying.
You can have a hell of a Friday night. You don't have to be rich. You just have to be rich that
That's exactly right. Yes.
Some of the greatest advice that can never be given.
I believe the bobblehead people are trying to.
There's a bobblehead lobby. Big
score drug
bobbleheads
money.
out there. Oh, that's
what I think.
They're
Yeah.
trying to score drug
That's
money.
what I think. Yeah, that's what it's. That's the whole basis of the whole thing. That's what I think. All right. It's.
Ryan
Hey, the
says,
Doge is up today.
Listen.
Hey, get out, man.
I am at. Get out.
Yeah, get out.
Well, it can't be up. You're lying.
Well, that's what Ryan says. I don't know
Oh my
what
gosh, it is.
Get
Not
out.
by much.
Get out.
Oh my
man.
gosh, no, it is. It's up 10%.
Go. Get out. Do it.
If I sold it today,
Do the math.
I would walk out with $40.
There you go.
That is not what I put into it.
That's almost more than a bobblehead right there. Hey, Joy Viviano brings you the Ruscin Zach podcast, United Roofing and Waterproofing. That's his operation, and they work on all of the roofs, industrial, residential, commercial. You can get a free consultation at unitedrw.com or call him at 479-312-7369. 312-7369. United Roofing and Waterproofing. We will be back and have more for you coming right up.
It's Monday, May 13th. I'm Brennan Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late-breaking update. NWAC had its graduation ceremony today. Our Valerie Zhang spoke to some of the grads, including one 14-year-old prodigy who got her associate's degree and is now headed to Georgia Tech. Also tonight, with Fort Smith preparing for more planes and people coming to Ebbing Air Base, our Brett Rains looks at the latest plans and building permit changes as part of the city's Military Compatibility District. Weather-wise, a wet one outside with rain and scattered thunderstorm chances. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bivey shows us what other days you might need that umbrella. And speaking of the great outdoors, it's tick season, unfortunately. We'll tell you what a tick expert had to say today. And in sports, the Arkansas softball team will once again host an NCAA regional at Bogle Park. Sports director Meredith Mulkey shows us who else will be coming to town. For everyone on the go, get your news now at 4029tv.com and on our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Calling all Hog fans, join Gasano's Pizza for a special meet and greet with Arkansas baseball stars Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, and Will McIntyre, Arkansas gymnast Lauren Williams, and volleyball player Romani Thurman. Mark your calendars for Monday, May 13th at Gasano's Pizza in Fayetteville on Steamboat Drive from 5:30 to 6:30, and Gasano's in Bentonville on South Walton Boulevard from 7 to 8. Don't miss the chance to meet your favorite Arkansas athletes on Monday, May the 13th at Gasano's Chicago-style pizza. For more details, check out Gasano's Facebook page.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. From all these years watching baseball, I've grown accustomed to watching closers in their element. James Teague isn't closing innings anymore. He's closing cases. With almost 30 years in the business, Teague Law Firm is a general practice firm that can help you with most family law issues, divorce, custody, and child support. They can also help with criminal law, both felonies and misdemeanors.
Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688. That's 479-877-1688.
Online at teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm. If they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
Get state sales tax paid when you trade at Rath Mitsubishi. Bring in your old ride and make the switch to a road-ready certified pre-owned to get state sales tax paid. Qualified buyers can also take advantage of rates as low as 0% or bonus cash up to $5,000 on new Mitsubishis with available super all-wheel control and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Rath. Rath Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, rathmitsubishi.com.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV. Now through the end of February, we're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR or check them out online at PrecisionDoorNWA.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin and Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
We're back here on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app. Ruskin and Zach. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us. The McClarty Daniel hotline is open. I have I forgot. So this was on the printer from Friday, and we didn't do it Friday.
Busy.
We were out there on the front porch living our best life. I have an acid attack story when you're interested in that.
Okay.
Yeah, we've got that in the stack here.
Yeah.
It's sports. It's a sports play. It's a player attacked by acid. Right. The SEC ain't got nothing. Like the SEC and their fans talk this big game about how impressive they are. Nobody's ever attacked another team with acid,
which I hope never happens. I think that would be.
You know what? You want to take it seriously? Let's go. Come on. Let's go.
This means more.
Exactly.
All right.
This means more.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
We'll get to that. Baseball over the weekend. What happened? They 2 out of 3 Mississippi State after falling into a 6-0 hole. You know, the Molina thing is interesting. I'm going to bring this up now because apparently the 4 o'clock is going to be hijacked by you, and that's totally fine.
That is not true.
I don't want to talk.
No.
So
No. You're gonna answer.
I'm not going to answer.
You're gonna answer.
I got to go to the doctor. I got a boil, and I just they got a lancet. So I mean,
boil?
Yeah.
Where?
I'm making it up. I don't know. Where do boils happen?
DQ? Could you Google where do boils happen?
Why was that the first thing that
that's a great
came
question.
up?
I was trying to.
I have a cough.
What was that, or diarrhea?
I might have gone with that.
I would have gone with that.
When you have to fib to get out of stuff, isn't GI distress the only correct answer? Right?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's think of it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
I mean, I would never do that, but I did it once in work, like 15 years ago. I got me a 3-day weekend because I told him I had the trots or whatever. So
right.
I mean,
that's $2.
I know I've told it before, but I'm just saying I haven't done it lately.
DQ, would you Google where do boils
No.
grow?
Yeah, put that on there.
Well, food poisoning is like the most common lie that people use to get off of work. But do you think the managers are, ever wondering why do so many people here get food poisoning? I've never had food poisoning ever.
Oh, really?
Maybe
I've never had it.
Maybe they hate working for the manager.
And
Maybe
so
that's
you
why.
think
You need
if like 15 people
Stop talking. Because if you've never had it, you don't ever want. You
I
don't even want
know.
to tempt fate. It
So
is the worst.
Wouldn't it be
Yeah, you
odd
don't want
though? Like, 15 times a year, an employee or all the employees,
Year.
or
Cocktail flu is another big one, especially on Mondays
And Fridays.
and Fridays.
But I just
Thursday.
you gotta
Burn.
think like,
Okay.
food poisoning isn't super common.
Depends
So
on
it'd be
where-
weird
depends on where
that
you eat.
it'd be weird that multiple employees would be experiencing that.
Your whole department's out on a day with food
Yeah.
poisoning.
And it's another thing because you don't really go to the doctor for
Ho-
that. I'm assuming.
Josefa, who works in the food industry, says that you just jinxed yourself.
I hope I didn't. It
Well,
seems pretty horrible.
It is.
Zach, you'll be in
the
there tomorrow.
worst. It is the worst.
You'll be in there tomorrow.
It seems horrible.
It's second on my worst illnesses. Kidney stones are the worst. The food poisoning is second.
For me, the worst thing that's happened to me so far, not knock on wood, was food poisoning. Well, I got really drunk once in the early 2000s. But the only two instances where I've sat in the floor by the commode and looked up at the heavens and said, "All right, take me or take this. I don't care. Just one
or the other."
Right.
Fix
Those are the
this.
only times it's happened.
Fix
That's
this.
right. Yes, that's
Yeah.
right. And I was legit like when that thing happened. And another tip: if you ever get food poisoning, don't get in a hot tub. It's not a great idea.
No.
Didn't help.
No, that's like boiling water.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
It
Bad
makes
idea.
It makes it worse.
Yeah, it really did. Yes, it did.
Yeah, you want to be in the coolest place you can find.
That's right. Yes. Life lessons. See, learn from my mistakes, people. That's the name of the game
DQ
here.
House Farm says the day that you tell us that you have food poisoning, we will all assume that you're faking.
That's right. Now,
Well, I don't have-
the groundwork's been set here.
I don't have enough sick days to fake anything. So
Good point.
I just
Good
gotta
point.
tough it out.
Okay.
So the thing I was looking at here that's interesting, and we can continue food poisoning talk if you'd like on the McClarty Daniel hotline at 866-285-4005. Just don't send any pictures, please.
No.
No photographs
not
of any
interested.
kind, please. No, thank you. But I was really interested. Dave is the most neighbors. Dave, like there are coaches on that campus that will just, when the moment is right and it doesn't reveal too much strategically, they'll just tell you what's going on. And Pittman never does this. Then we don't know, the jury's out. We haven't seen Calipari go through a season yet, so we don't know how that's going to go.
Pittman will tell you what's going on.
Well, he says, I don't know. I mean,
I mean that
not a great answer, by the way.
We begged for honesty, and now we have it.
But we had another one of those just incredibly candid moments with Dave Van Horn yesterday when he was discussing the late issues for Mason Molina. Now, Mason Molina comes in highly sought after from Texas Tech. He's done this for years. He's an experienced guy, and it was easy for the first 6 weeks or so for him. And it has not been so easy ever since. And the quote goes from Dave, "It's his battle. We can't fix it. We can't fix this. He's got to fix it. He's got to relax. Know he's good. We talk to him. We work with him. Mechanics. It's all been addressed. It's a veteran starter at the Division I level. He's got to turn the corner. We've got to have him." End quote. It is a fascinating to see that Mason Molina's issues. I don't know if it's anxiety, if it what it is, but it's upstairs. It's all with him upstairs. The coach is saying that.
And hear me out. The more he pitches, the more that teams get a book on him, the more he may have. I don't want to say he's tipping pitches or anything, but you get into certain situations. It's 1 and 2. He has a particular pitch that he likes. You may know it's coming. Things like that can be that simple. It could be between, like you say, between his ears. It could just be he's not throwing it particularly well right now.
It is a crisis of confidence, and I don't know how anybody cannot not relate to this? Like, who hasn't felt? I don't know anybody who has gone through life completely just always being confident and calm, and like everyone can relate to this, I think. And it's just it's interesting to see it put out in the public for consumption. It's not good or bad. It's just interesting. And I just feel I understand this. And I think a lot of people understand.
Sometimes, for guys like, Nate Hobbs, Thompson, and Ben Horn, sometimes you can be a little too close to it. You're doing something every day. Sometimes it can naturally work itself out. As he gets, take a day away, give him a day off. Don't put him in, in this spot or that spot. Or you can just start breathing through your eyes like the Galapagos lizards. That's right. That's where for Nuclear
Rose is going to front, big guy. I don't know. Like it's so like. I've done this. I've done this for quite some time, and there are things about this that are somewhat boring. But something that doesn't bore me is how much confidence is, because there's not a stat sheet that says, well, this guy's confidence score is whatever. It's either there or it's not. Everybody, for the most part, has the same abilities when you're looking at the SEC. Now, some people have more abilities than others, but I mean, you can't throw a 75-mile-an-hour fastball and start in the SEC or start at Texas Tech. Like, you can't do that. So you have talent. It's not a talent thing. We talk about people all the time. Sometimes the way they are presented to us is greater than their talent. That happens a lot. I don't think that's the case here. I think this guy is talented, and he's just fighting through it from a mental standpoint right now. I mean, Dave Van Horn says we can't fix this. Is a very it's all three. It's his battle. It's interesting.
What month is this? May. So we're 4 months into this, 52 games into this. Maybe it's just one of those things where it's just, he's got a little out of whack. Confidence isn't quite there. Maybe his arm's a little tight. There can be a multitude of things that could be going on here. But he's right. They need him. And that this thing isn't going anywhere without him. You got to have him as we get into the regionals. And again, like we talked about an hour ago, if Hagen Smith isn't great on the day that he pitches and you lose that game, issues. You got issues.
Right.
They've got to win every Hagen Smith start. You got to win that one. And he becomes a bigger and bigger part of this as we get into the postseason. It's not something that's just going to immediately rectify itself, and it's not going to straighten itself out. But over time, you want to see little improvements here and there.
Yeah. Yeah. I just find this, I don't know. This is the main thing that stood out to me yesterday. That and Peyton Holt doing the Heisman pose when he got to second base. And this is Peyton Holt's world. There hasn't been, I was trying to think about, man, when's the last time an Arkansas guy really led the attack, led the cause. And I was like, oh yeah, it was Devo 2 years ago. So it wasn't that long ago.
No.
An Arkansas guy, leading the team and, being the emotional, the heartbeat, all that stuff. Yeah, it was 2 years ago. It was Devo Davis. Oh yeah, that's right. So it hasn't been that long. I was thinking, well, maybe with Matt Jones in the 2000s with football. And it was 2 years ago. It was Devo. He beat Kansas.
Prior to that, it was Bobby Portis.
Yeah, Bobby Portis. Daniel Gafford. Yeah. Not that. In baseball, though, I don't know. Blaine Knight was that was a good one. I don't know. Connor Nolan, yeah, for sure. Yeah. But but it's that is his but if it's one of the most fascinating storylines to me is, quote unquote, like Dave said, can he fix this? That's the unknown. I don't know. That's it's intriguing to me. When you have all the ability, but that confidence just eludes you for whatever the reason is. It's
fake it till you make it.
I guess so. Yeah. I don't know. But I feel like that's so relatable too for anybody watching it, because everybody's done stuff where they're like, I don't know about this.
I don't know.
No. Jan Rogers brings up Benintendi, who was from Cincinnati.
Good call.
Oh, the one in Ohio.
Well done.
Not the one in Arkansas.
Well done.
Yeah. All right. Maybe I didn't set up the bit properly. That could be my fault. Okay, it's 13 after the hour. 866-285-4005 is how you can reach out to us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. All right. They're 4-3 in the month of May. Everybody's feeling good. It's just that one. Again, the margin is so thin here. If they had lost yesterday and gotten blown out as they did through 3 innings, I mean, people are just depressed. You're 3-4 in May. Everything's broken. How do we fix all this? Should people quit? Like, I mean, all of this was in play at like 3:00 yesterday, or 3:00 yesterday, and then it all turned around.
Hey, we talked about it a week ago. The last 9 games, 6-3, 5-4. That's what you were trying to do as the competition got ramped up. Well, you're 3-3 in the 6 games. It all comes down to A&M.
Yeah,
everything comes down to them.
Yeah. All right.
What is that thing called? Bluebell Park?
Is that still the name of it? I didn't know if they got a new sponsor or what happened there. I don't know. I don't keep up with Texas. With I don't keep up with Texas A&M baseball until they play Arkansas. Then I Bluebell Park. Olsen Field at Bluebell Park. There you go.
Who's Olsen?
I don't know. Olsen Johnson.
Merlin Olsen?
Mary Kate and Ashley?
DQ?
How many Olsens do we know?
Would you Google where does a boil grow and who is Olsen from Texas A&M?
That one's going to come back to haunt us on Friday. I'll tell you right now. That's going to come back to haunt us. All right. Anything else here? I don't think so.
Boy, no.
I was figuring up. This is how much of a nerd I am. I was figuring up whips earlier today for the pitching staff. Walked and hits divided by innings pitched.
Yes, I know what a whip is.
Well, you know what it is. I just for the casual fan out there.
God, that was boring.
Hagen's SEC whip is .91.
That's good.
How's that work for you?
That's good.
It's named after C.E. Pat Olson, a 1923 graduate of Texas A&M and former baseball player for the New York Yankees farm system.
He never made
he never made it to the majors?
I don't think so.
Oh, good Lord.
And A&M going to A&M.
I mean, they do have dogs buried outside of their football stadium. These are not normal people we're dealing with here, all right?
That's a cult.
Yeah. All right. I mean, they're all cults to a certain extent, but yeah, that one is a little bit that's one that feels a little more harmful than the others.
Yeah, they've got flair.
Yeah. There might be branding involved, like Nexium with them. I don't really know.
Branding?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it was that or a Kool-Aid joke. I mean, you pick.
Well, since you made both,
you get to pick. Well, you make the call. Remember those? They don't do that anymore. I felt like we all understood refs better when they did those you make the call things during the game.
They need to bring those back.
I love them. And now we don't know anything about refs, and, everybody hates them. We were a little bit more forgiving back in the day when we were like, oh, yeah, I make the call. I was wrong, too. All right. We'll be back here in a minute on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Hickey and Hull Law Partners have you covered in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, and in Mena. Hickey and Hull Law specializing in divorce, custody cases, and civil litigation. They've got let's try this sentence again. We'll edit this out in post. Hickey and Hull Law has over 70 years combined experience to better serve you. So find out more at kevinhickeylaw.com or call them at 479-434-2414 today to schedule your consultation. Or go by and see them in the River Valley, Northwest Arkansas, Little Rock, or in Mena. kevinhickeylaw.com or 479-434-2414. Things are about to get better.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Listen up, party people. It's Crystal with Cards, and I've got some exciting news to make your summer events even better. You're hosting the event of the summer, and everyone's having a blast. But wait, nature calls. No need to panic. With Cards Portable Restrooms, you'll have all the comfort and convenience you need right at your fingertips. So whether you're hosting a backyard barbecue, a wedding reception, or corporate event, elevate your experience with Cards Portable Restrooms. Visit our website at cardsrecycling.com or call 877-59-CARDS.
It started as a dream, and here you are. It's moving day. But wait, isn't moving supposed to be stressful? Oh, that's right. You bought your home using Weichert Realtors. Your Weichert agent guided you from start to finish to help make sure we found you your perfect place. Dream, move, Home Weichert. Call your local Weichert Realtors office today and make your move. And look for our bright yellow signs. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug, Chuck.
Around here at Wrangler, we are all excited for spring. The longer days, the warmer nights. When you've got your pick of shorts and jeans, either works just fine. Because comfort keeps us going. So grab your family, your friends, and your Wrangler layers for some fresh air adventures together. Blue skies, open roads. Wrangler, for the ride of life.
Attention homeowners, storms are firing up quickly and widespread damage means thousands are reaching out for the right roofing company. Don't wait. Get on the schedule with Shamrock Roofing and Construction now for quality and peace of mind. One call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100. Need new roof? Shamrock Roofing and Construction can have you covered right now for as low as $139.99 with approved credit. For quality and peace of mind, one call does it all. Shamrock Roofing and Construction, call 479-319-5100.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment.
What's going on the grill tonight? Well, whatever it is, you'll find only the best at Richard's Country Meat Market. From the aroma of steak to perfectly flavored gourmet burgers and fresh kebabs on the grill. This summer will be a feast for the senses. Whether you're cooking up an inspired new recipe or a favorite family dish, visit Richard's Country Meat Market for the best meats in town. And Richards makes it easy with curbside pickup. To place your order, call ahead at 479-443-0000 for ready-to-grill kebabs, bacon-wrapped fillets, perfectly flavored gourmet beef patties, quarter-pound beef franks, and shop-made sausages. You don't even have to worry about the sides or desserts because Richards has you covered with their home-style recipes. So for an irresistibly delicious summer meal on the grill, stop by Richards Country Meat Market in Fayetteville. 1 block east of College and Rolling Hills Drive at 3042 North Market Avenue. Online at richardscountrymeatmarket.com.
When you're looking for a new car, you want to shop for a vehicle you love with an organization you trust. You've probably heard that McCarty Daniel means making deals, but what I'm inspired by the most is that McCarty Daniel means making a difference in our community. When you buy a vehicle with McCarty Daniel, you reinvest right here in the community, in our schools, in our little leagues, in our food banks, and our people. So you're not just making a purchase, you're making a difference too. Come see us at any of our 6 locations in Northwest Arkansas.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Absolute Janitorial Service is a family-owned and operated commercial cleaning company serving all of Northwest Arkansas. We have a long track record for exceptional service and clear communication. We clean multiple facility types, including office buildings, medical facilities, manufacturing plants, churches, schools, and much more. Give Absolute Janitorial Service a call today for a free quote and see what an absolute difference our services can make for your business.
Hey, you! Yeah, you. Are you looking to purchase a new home or refinance your current home? This is Joey Phillips, Guild Mortgage Company. We have the right home loan products to help make your dreams a reality. From VA, USDA, FHA, down payment assistance, and many other loan programs. Give us a call at 870-416-3755. Visit us online at guildmortgage.com or stop by and see us at 816 North Main Street, Harrison, Arkansas. Guild Mortgage Company, Equal Housing Opportunity, Company MLS 3274, individual MLS 410-478. All loans subject to underwriting approval, terms and conditions apply. Subject to change without notice.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. We don't read the headlines, we make the headlines. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
News is brought to you by the Good Chair. Glad to have a place to sit. Get the Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert Joe Bonamassa sucks. You want to see the Good Chair. Baseball team took 2 out of 3 from Mississippi State over the weekend to improve to 42-10. Arkansas heads to A&M this weekend to close out the regular season Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Hogs have a 2-game lead in the West. Trail Kentucky by 1 game for the overall league lead. Game times have been moved to accommodate television. 7 p.m. Thursday and Friday, 2 p.m. on Saturday. Then they will head to the SEC tournament next week in glorious Hoover, Alabama. Football news, Missouri State has agreed to join the Sun Belt Conference as a full member in 2025. Which means for the first time since COVID, Arkansas will play 12 FBS opponents. Prior to that, Arkansas last played a full slate of D1 teams in 2004. Bears' first game as a D1 program will be August 30th, 2025 in Fayetteville. That 25 schedule is daunting.
Oh, it's going to be fun, right?
Well, it depends on which side you're on.
First-year head coach Bobby Petrino in his second, the Redux.
That is going to be, that schedule is not easy. But anyway, that's what I got.
I want to discuss the Skeens thing in a moment, but I just saw that today is the 18th anniversary of Brian Walker pretending to get hit at Ole Miss and then striking out and then being thrown out of the game. This is one of the first viral video clips in Razorback sports history because this is right around YouTube starting 2006. This is one of the first clips I remember seeing on the internet was the Brian Walker clip.
It's a good. Look, he doubled down on it.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
And he tried to sell it. It just didn't happen.
Tripled down on it.
Yeah, he did. He was not going to let that thing go.
That was against Ole Miss down there at Swayze. 18 years ago today. Man, has it already been 18 years?
It's been 18 years. DQ was 4. That makes me feel old.
So happy anniversary to that. Now, you came in here, and I'm interested in this because I would have watched. I couldn't find Paul Skeens' debut with the Pirates on Saturday.
Early last week, about a week ago, the Pirates announced that they were bringing Skeens up. And, we, Pittsburgh Pirate fans, we were going crazy. Hey, Skeens is coming up. I even sent a text to Phil Elson, noted Pittsburgh Pirate hater, and said, hey, dude, it's looking up. And the game was he pitched against the Cubs on Saturday. The Cubs, that's a marketable team. And we were talking about how Major League Baseball does not understand how to market itself. This is easily the biggest debut in a long time. Yes. We have varying degrees, but this is the first one where this guy is the next it thing.
Caitlin, for a comparison, Caitlin Clark's WNBA debut tomorrow night is on ESPN2,
that is
national channel that everyone has.
That is correct.
Yes.
So, I can tell you that now some of it has to do with the moving pieces of it. That you find out on Tuesday he's making a start, and then ESPN's had a while to prepare for Indiana and whoever they're playing. But this was a big event, a really, really, really big event, and it got buried on two regional networks, the Cubs regional network Marquee, and then S&P, which is the Pirates network. Now, I don't
have any of those.
Right, you have to have the MLB package to watch it. And for 4 innings, man, it was electric in there. It was May, and the place is jammed. Everybody's on their feet every time Skeens threw a pitch, and he wasn't great. He wasn't bad. I think he went 4, gave up 3, struck out 7. But the whole circus around it. I watched the 45-minute pregame. on the Pittsburgh sports thing, and it was all Skeens all the time. This Major League Baseball missed a massive, massive moment.
As they usually do.
Where they could have put this thing on Fox. FS1 had a game that afternoon. They had Reds, Giants. I mean, that's a fine game.
What a game.
Ellie De La Cruz is fine. But this was a bigger moment. Baseball just couldn't figure out how to get this thing on national television so everybody could watch it. Now I watched the Pittsburgh broadcast.
They need to have what is Sunday Night Football? Those flex games. They need flex games.
There has to be a way for them to say, you know what, we want this game on at this time. It was a 2-hour time difference. The game started in Pittsburgh at 1:05. They could have moved it to 3:05. Nobody would have known. But then I was watching the Pittsburgh broadcast, and it was interesting to watch because I was counting Paul Skeens' strikeouts versus Livy Dunn shots in her box. And she was there, and I am envisioning a Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce kind of thing. The final tally was 7 strikeouts for Paul Skeens, 3 Livy Dunn shots plus 1 interview.
Well, you never get an interview with Taylor, so that is advantage baseball there.
Advantage baseball there. The funny part was, like, nobody in Pittsburgh knows who she is. I mean, has no idea who she is.
She's the only attractive woman in Pittsburgh. How could they not know who she is?
No, it was raining threes in Pittsburgh on Saturday. But it was wild because the announcers are like, they kept calling her Paul Skeens' girlfriend. And like if Paul Skeens pitched for, I don't know, the Texas Rangers, they would have been calling her Livy Dunn. Nobody in Pittsburgh had any idea who she was.
This is an existential crisis for Major League Baseball. Between this and the fact that a game happening 2 time zones away, I can't watch with a team that's somewhat local. If Manfred could fix this, he'd be the greatest commissioner in the history of sport. He'd be Rosell.
Okay.
He'd be a genius.
Okay. So I have a former high school classmate who is number 3 at Major League Baseball. And I sent him a text one time, and he explained the blackout rules. And it has more to do. It doesn't have anything to do with where you are. It has everything to do with the teams that are available to you, because they're trying to drive you to your regional cable network, which is dumb. But here in Northwest Arkansas, or in Arkansas, we get who? We get the Astros. We get the Royals. We get all the teams that are blacked out, and they are on all of some semblance.
You have to have cable.
You have to have cable to in order to get them. So that's where the blackout rules apply. They have to have a common sense approach to this, but. For common sense approach, this was possibly the biggest moment in baseball. I think it was a bigger deal than a lot of the playoff games, not the World Series, but a lot of the playoff games. Like Pittsburgh was packed for a game in May.
Well, the thing is that, on a fairly busy Saturday in sports, like, you could have been in the conversation and you weren't.
You weren't.
Because of all of these other stupid, antiquated restrictions that you have in your sport. Like, you got to be able, Sunday Night Football, you got to have flex games. Like, if this becomes a thing on Tuesday, there's plenty of time to figure out a way to get it on a national network at some point. Because that's still, even in the streaming world that we're in, having sports on a national network still matters. It still matters.
I'm completely blanking out. Who was the first pick of the draft? In the NFL draft?
The guy from you don't like, but he went to USC.
Oh, Caleb
Williams.
Okay. You can bet that the Bears will, if he's starting in game 1, the Bears will be somewhere where you can see it.
Possibly NBA, Monday nights?
Possibly.
Yep.
The NBA is the same way. I can remember LeBron's debut.
Yes.
It was everywhere.
On ESPN on a Friday night. Yep.
Connor Bedard. Nobody knows. None of you guys know who Connor Bedard is, but he is the 18-year-old plays for the Blackhawks. Guess where his game was day 1? Front and center.
Yeah, it was on.
This is one of your best selling points.
Caitlin Clark tomorrow night. Hello.
Tomorrow night. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And they just they whiff every single time they do it.
Yeah.
It's like they trip over themselves trying to promote it. They don't promote stars. He was. This is stupid, but I was texting Phil before the game. He strikes out the first batter. Like, it's pouring in Pittsburgh on Saturday morning. I swear to God, hand to God. He walks out of the dugout to go take them out. Sun came out. And I'm just like, oh, they're going to the World Series. Then he comes in and he strikes out the first 2 guys, had a 1-2 count on the third guy, and he just hit this lazy fly ball.
Okay.
But how Major League Baseball miss this?
How do you miss it when, like, what if it had been Strasburg and he struck out 14?
Exactly.
What do you? How do you? Where is it? No one can find it.
How can
you can read about it online, but you can't find it.
Your entire setup is about marketing your stars. How on earth? It's May. It's not like you're in the middle of a pennant race in September or anything like that. You're bumping the Dodgers and Braves off. It's the Reds and the Giants.
Right.
Move the game.
Yeah, they should have done that. But every time they have an opportunity like this, they screw it up. The one time they didn't screw it up was earlier this year. The Ohtani stuff. It was on ESPN.
Sure,
it was on a big channel, a big platform. But I mean,
this is arguably the biggest regular season game this season. I don't think that. I mean, it's bigger than a lot of opening days. It was highly anticipated. The place was packed. It was good. Aesthetically, it was good. And Major League Baseball has it buried on the MLB app. And I understand that there are rules that prohibit certain things, but Major League Baseball's got to get this corrected. You can't let this go unnoticed because this doesn't happen all the time.
Here's the other thing: like Fox would have loved to have had it too.
Sure,
like the TV people would have wanted it if it was available. But it's not available.
You simply can't miss that kind of event.
Like, I don't know what that game got on FS1 that they ran, but I promise you that they would have gotten more eyeballs on it if they had had the Pirates game on.
Without question.
So it's good for. I don't know how it's good for baseball's business to be this way, but it's not good for your television partner for this arrangement. So now, whenever the contract's up, you're going to go ask Fox for more money. They're going to be like, well, okay, well, what do we get?
Yeah.
Because, we can't, the next time the number 1 or number 2 pick debuts, we'd like to put that on our air.
BW is right about this. And baseball does some good things, like the Field of Dreams game, which they're not doing this year.
Well, go back to, in 98, they put a Tuesday night Cardinal Cup game on Fox when McGuire hit number 62. They could figure it out then, and they can't figure this out. I don't understand.
They do some good things, and then you do things like this where it's like, man, what are you doing?
I don't understand.
But I'm again. The final tally was 7 strikeouts, 3 Livy Dunn shots plus 1 interview. Advantage Skeens, and he'll make his second start this week. And
when's that on?
That I'd have to look at when the schedule is. But remember last year when Ellie De La Cruz came up and he was this phenom, and all of a sudden he was everywhere. And for them, I mean, this is once every
Friday afternoon again against the Cubs at 1:20
at Wrigley.
Yeah, at Wrigley.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
And
national TV on that either.
Somehow Major League Baseball will miss it.
Yeah.
It's just
you got to drive them to the app, Zach. That's what you got to do.
To me.
You drive them to the app. Sell some of those MLB TV subscriptions. That's what you got to do. That's where the real money is.
What happens? The biggest game every week in the NFL is what? America's Game of the Week. And it's that 3:25 game, and then you take a little dinner break, and then the Sunday night game. Right. And the NFL would figure it out. Hey, we got this dude making it. They would have somehow, and you could show favoritism, but they somehow would have figured it out.
Didn't NBC, as the season went on, and the kid in Houston was doing well, didn't they find a way to put the Texans on Sunday Night Football? I think they did. Maybe Monday Night Football.
You flex games. Look at what Fox.
But the point is, they figured it out. Well, baseball can't figure it out.
Move back 4 months when this Caitlin Clark thing started. What happened? She was on NBC. She was on Peacock. She was on Fox. She was everywhere because they figured it out.
Yeah.
Just like, we got to have this.
Yeah.
And Major League Baseball and I love the game. I really do. But they are so dumb when it comes to stuff like this.
By the way, the NFL schedule comes out Wednesday night. So we'll get to see all the juicy little matchups and when those things are happening, what are going to be our Sunday afternoon games, and how many times are the Cowboys on in prime time, all that kind of stuff. When will Caleb Williams be in his first primetime game? We'll see all that. I mean, they named him quarterback number 1 over the weekend, so he's going to start the opener.
There's nobody else.
Yeah, he's number 1 of 1, right? So he's going to play, but it's it was. I figure they put him in the. They have announced, because this is what they do, and again, it's brilliant by them. They just trickle out little crumbs. Like today, the crumb comes out. The first Thursday night game is Chiefs hosting Ravens.
That's okay. I like that one.
All right. So now Sunday night, what are we going to get? They're not going to put the Bears on Sunday night, are they? Probably the Cowboys, right?
They have.
Yeah, they could.
Bears Packers would be nice.
Monday night, maybe.
Yeah, great. Put Bears-Packers at Chicago. I mean, that's a heck of a way to start.
Will they do it's not necessarily a doubleheader, but that Monday game where they start two games an hour apart or whatever it is?
They did that last year.
Well, they don't do a traditional doubleheader anymore, but they start like a game at 5 and a game at like 6:30 Central.
They didn't do it week 1. They did it week 2.
That's right.
Year.
Yeah.
So I don't know, but
maybe that's where
he
puts the Bears.
Bears-Packers or Bears-Lions or something like that.
Yeah.
You couldn't start you couldn't start a season better than that.
No, that's right. Okay. By the way, here's another thing about baseball. They have all these games on ESPN Plus. I've never watched one of them.
No,
I've never watched one of them.
Well, you got to pay for it.
Well, I have ESPN Plus.
I think it's still behind the.
No. It's in the I think it can't. I never think of watching it. It's not front of brain.
No. What's
front of brain right now is the playoffs are on. When do the Thunder play? When do the Knicks play? What's going on there? That's what hockey. That's front of mind. Baseball's not front of mind.
Saturday
should be.
It was all I was thinking about. Thursday, Friday, Saturday. I was like, I'm going to sit my butt on my couch. That is my Saturday afternoon.
Yeah.
And I loved it. I thought it was great. But I was sitting there thinking, you know what? Nobody's watching this. Because the people with the app, I'd love to see what the number was that the app drew. But man, the Red Sox were playing at the exact same time, and I'm just like, I don't care.
The best thing that the NFL does is that they make the product available.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, okay, so Amazon, there's a couple more hoops. The Peacock game, the Netflix games are coming. But, I mean, it's not like these are on some, like, third-rate streaming outfit that nobody has. Like, there's a lot of people who have Amazon. There's a lot of people who have Netflix. Peacock's numbers have soared. Like, the games are available. You can find them. And MLB's not on Peacock anymore.
No, they're not. Nope.
How does that make any sense?
Apple TV. And the stupid part is they've got the best app.
Does anybody have Apple TV?
DQ? You're a freeloader.
I have access to it.
So you don't have it?
I don't pay for it.
Okay, you don't have it then.
No.
Okay, thank you. I don't have Apple TV either.
I don't either.
It's the one I don't have.
No.
All right, it's 20 minutes now until the hour. Ruscin and Zach continues after this.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
It's not always that easy to play here. There's a lot of people that are fans, good fans. Some aren't so great fans.
On ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Calling all Hog fans, join Gasano's Pizza for a special meet and greet with Arkansas baseball stars Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, and Will McIntyre, Arkansas gymnast Lauren Williams, and volleyball player Romani Thurman. Mark your calendars for Monday, May 13th at Gasano's Pizza in Fayetteville on Steamboat Drive from 5:30 to 6:30, and Gasano's in Bentonville on South Walton Boulevard from 7 to 8. Don't miss the chance to meet your favorite Arkansas athletes on Monday, May the 13th at Gasano's Chicago-style pizza. For more details, check out Gasano's Facebook page.
Every so often in medicine, something comes along that is truly revolutionary.
Dr. Mitchell Scheinkup, former orthopedic surgeon, now national medical director at QC Kinetics.
I believe this is one of those things.
Dr. Scheinkup is talking about regenerative medicine, something he's practiced, researched, and written about for nearly 2 decades.
The old ways of dealing with joint pain, such as steroids and surgery, are no longer the best ways.
If you have pain from arthritis or injury, you owe it to yourself to learn more about this exciting option, using your own body's natural power to get lasting relief. And there's no better place to learn than QC Kinetics.
There is no one in this country today with more clinics, more satisfied patients, more advanced protocols, or more experience in using this exciting option to deliver life-changing results.
Call QC Kinetics now for your free consultation.
Call QC Kinetics, 479-999-1234. That's 479-999-1234. 479-999-1234.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You need money. You get a job. Turns out that job doesn't pay near enough for the nonsense it puts you through every day. You want to move fast, but the clock moves slow. You're smart, though. You know machines. You want to work at a place as fast as you. You call Medley Equipment Company. They need a technician, and they'll teach you everything you need to know to be the best, with pay raises all along. Because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm Branch Manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Get ready to roll this season with huge savings during New Holland's Ready to Roll sales event going on now at WT Equipment. Right now, get 0% financing up to 48 months on hay tools, 60 months on mid-range tractors, and 72 months on compacts. Or choose cash back and save thousands. Whether you need consistent strength and efficiency for your daily grind or an upgrade for the weekend chores, WT has the machines you need with the deals you want. Subject to credit approval, standard term conditions and restrictions apply. Down payment may be required. WT Equipment, your partner in progress.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
Hey y'all, it's Melinda at Fantasy Sports Cuts. Have you ever thought about what a bad haircut could do to your image? That's why you shouldn't trust your appearance to anyone except the professionals at Fantasy Sports Cuts. We believe our clients are walking billboards. If you don't look good, we don't look good. Fantasy Sports Cuts is a full-service men's hair salon where you'll always find sports on our 8 TVs, and the fridge is always full of free beer, or root beer for those little men in training. Fantasy Sports Cuts, Fayetteville's hair joint for men at Mission and Crossover in the Harp Shopping Center.
Electrical work can be dangerous. Don't let a do-it-yourself mistake lead to a bigger problem. Mr. Sparky's highly trained electricians can handle all of your electrical needs, guaranteeing that your job will be completed safely and within code compliance. Trust the experts at Mr. Sparky. We'll leave your home even safer than we found it. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Hey there, good Monday morning to our meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready weather forecast. Starting out the day with temperatures mainly into the 50s and 60s, mostly cloudy skies, and another round of rain moves in today. Scattered rain showers, pockets of heavy rain will be possible, and even a few isolated thunderstorms. By the afternoon, though, plan for those mid-70-degree temperatures, and overnight lows tonight will slip down into the mid-50s. I'm meteorologist Majestic Storm with your 4029 Get Ready weather forecast. Another round of rain moves in as soon as tomorrow.
ESPN 99.5. It's Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
I will never understand it.
Good.
Ruscin and Zach Show has been streamed in 157 countries, 50 states, 2 territories, 1 chain of unincorporated islands. And yesterday, somebody streamed us in Coffee, Georgia. You want to stream it too? It's at thatline.com. One of them Google Play Alexa things just say, hey, play ESPN Northwest Arkansas, and we will show up.
Okay, I have the acid attack story ready to go.
All right.
But
I've heard this story, but I know where you're going. So
I also want to talk about another ridiculous story. There have been people who grow old who have always said that people younger than them are worse. This has been a tale as old as, rocks and water and all that stuff.
Suck.
But we may actually have evidence that my contemporaries, the 30 crowd, they're a little bit younger than me. They may actually be the worst.
Okay.
We have on Reddit a mom and dad who cannot agree on a baby name, and their strategy, their plan to rectify this.
I don't like
DQ,
this already.
Is for them to each call the child a different name. This is the solution. This is the mediation. This is the solution is, I'm going to call her this. You call her that.
Does it say the 2 names?
I haven't been able to find that yet.
He hasn't read
but,
the
article. There is
okay. So will they call them like one call him by its first name and then by the middle name, or is these like you're gonna have
they
two
agreed on the middle name?
Or these 2 totally different sets of names?
It feels like the kid isn't born yet, because there's not like one name. There's still a lot of names. This one of them wants he likes more modern names. His wife likes classic old-fashioned names,
such as, give me
and
an
they
example.
cannot agree. Her three favorite girl names are Elizabeth, Esther, and Hannah. She also loves Emily, Beatrice, Constance, Patricia, Catherine, and Geraldine. He likes more uncommon
back up.
names. Yeah.
Is this child, when this child was born, is it going to be 67 when it comes out?
I don't know many Geraldines that are out there.
I don't either.
He likes names like Indigo,
No.
Lyric,
Oh my God.
Elodie,
These are all horrible.
You know what? He's wrong.
Lyra.
He is wrong.
Dove.
Nope, he's very wrong.
Sunny.
Stop it.
I
with
like
a U.
Sunny.
Scout.
No.
I like Scout, like from the Kill a Mockingbird.
That's right.
No. All right. Listen.
Calia. Kalia.
Kalia.
Listen to me.
That's his idea.
Listen to me and listen to me.
I promise you, this guy has a big mustache and enjoys a local craft brew.
He likes wearing chacos.
Yeah, my guess is he's probably 5'7".
He has a mustache.
DQ, listen to me and listen to me very closely. When naming a child, if you want to go irreverent, middle name. Give them a name that when they're 13 years old, the kids aren't going to make fun of them.
Really?
Yes.
I think the middle name should be like the family name that you feel obligated to, name the child after.
You're not obligated to do
if that's
anything.
if that's the direction you want to go in. I think the middle name should be the family name. The first name is where you can, fully choose it without any other like outside sources.
Like how stubborn do you have to be? First of all, if you're the guy, like I know you have input, but you are doing literally none of the labor here.
I kind of agree.
So like shut the hell up.
All right? I think the woman should have a little bit more say in the name of the baby.
Yes.
Not a whole lot. Like
now,
if the husband absolutely despises the one name, maybe not.
Now, if you thought this was bad enough, listen to what our friends, the Idle Rich, are up to now, DQ and Zach.
Mm-hmm.
There are baby name consultants out there.
Really?
And
how hard is this?
These people will can properly ensure that a baby's name reflects who their parents are as people. There is one consultant that they found here that charges $30,000 to help you name your kid. A baby name consultant. I've said this for a long time. The consulting business is the only business to be in. Search firms for coaching searches, broadcasting consultants, they make a lot of money and don't do anything. And now baby name consultants. I think we need to start a consulting firm, Zach. I really do.
For baby names?
For anything.
Okay.
Anything consulting. It's like when you're a provost at a university. You're going to make six figures and not do a bleeping thing all day long.
Total scam.
You work from like 11 to 11:45 a couple days a week and you're done. This is the job right here. Emeritus. Mm-hmm. Anybody with emeritus, they got a good living too. I want to be a consultant when I grow up.
What do you want to consult?
I don't care. Anything? And I'll charge $35,000 for it. And people will go, okay, well, that makes sense.
Could you set up or consult and set up a proper TV watching schedule?
Oh, I could do that. Okay. Yeah, I could get that.
This is your path to
I'll
happiness.
organize your closet, whatever you want, man. I'll do it.
Wow.
Yes. All right, Skeeter's with us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Hello, Skeeter.
Hey, fellas. Y'all got me through a hospital stay. I just left the hospital after 12 days. And y'all cut yourself short, sell yourself short so many times. I just want to call and say, like, y'all are great dudes. Got me through many, many, many hard times this past week and a half here. But other than that, I just got to say, MIZ, go Tigers.
Oh, see. Well, you had to end it with that.
Well, Skeeter, first of all, are you okay? Skeeter had
I am.
Okay. So
he had an accident.
He had an accident at work, and he's been in the hospital for a couple of weeks. Are you okay?
I am good. I am about a third of my right foot less than what I started out with at work that day. 2 surgeries later. Really, really cool story I'll share real quick. Saturday, I had a knock on the door, and I said, come in, and they called out my name, and I said, yes, and they were dressed in Mizzou gear, head to toe.
Oh.
And they said, you don't know us, but we know you. We're Eli Drinkwitz parents, and we came to cheer you up and pray for you.
Wow.
They had heard about me in a prayer request through some mutual friends, and they wanted to come up and just make my day. But that was Mr. Jerry that called in on y'all on the halftime show. He's not as bad guy as I thought he was.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
That. I mean, other than the Missouri thing, pretty cool.
Yeah, if you could only root for a good team.
Really.
It'd be good.
I mean, I guess they're obligated.
Well, I mean.
But thank y'all so much for y'all were a big part in getting me through mentally on that. I appreciate y'all.
We'll get to feeling better.
That's right, man.
And maybe after
sir.
all of
Thank
this is
y'all.
over and all the medication kicks in, you'll root for a different team.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
Huh?
That'd be nice.
Yeah. Look at that.
And we're naming a baby next week, so we're not calling a consulting place. So
good for you.
Okay, but how about for only $25,000, Skeeter? I'll consult on this. No deal.
Consider.
All right, fair enough. All right, thank you, Skeeter. There you go. That's Skeeter. Oh, that makes you feel good.
Yeah, it
doesn't
does.
What that? Drink's parents coming over to pray with him.
All that nice stuff he said. We'll have to take that out so nobody.
And y'all said bad things about Drink.
Yeah.
How dare you?
Don't you feel bad?
Really? Gotta feel bad now, right? Okay. 866-285-4005. Look, I mean, thank you. The nice words were not necessary. We're just here to listen. Everybody has a bad day, and if it's a little better, then cool. That's fine. All right, we'll be right back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app after these words.
It's Monday, May 13th. I'm Brennan Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late breaking update. NWAC had its graduation ceremony today. Our Valerie Zhang spoke to some of the grads, including one 14-year-old prodigy who got her associate's degree and is now headed to Georgia Tech. Also tonight, with Fort Smith preparing for more planes and people coming to Ebbing Air Base, our Brett Rains looks at the latest plans and building permit changes as part of the city's Military Compatibility District. Weather-wise, a wet one outside with rain and scattered thunderstorm chances. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee shows us what other days you might need that umbrella. And speaking of the great outdoors, it's tick season, unfortunately. We'll tell you what a tick expert had to say today. And in sports, the Arkansas softball team will once again host an NCAA regional at Bogle Park. Sports Director Meredith Mulkey shows us who else will be coming to town. For everyone on the go, get your news now at 4029tv.com and on our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Your Mach 1 market moment.
And inflation is something we've been talking about for a long time. It's trickling into 24. It's still here.
Yeah.
It's a different conversation than it was a year ago.
And I like this. How are Americans feeling?
Yeah.
We see clients in our office every day, all ages, demographics. And I would say that there might be a slight tick up in optimism, but there's still some pessimism.
Oh, for sure.
Some concern.
I mean,
here in Northwest.
I just had a conversation with a client yesterday that they were like, everything's so expensive.
Yeah.
Just the basics of going to the grocery store and you walk out with 2 bags and it was $150. And that's a very real thing, that getting the basics and trying to get by day to day. And it's costing a lot of money these days to do that. And
Visit Mach1FG.com to hear the whole conversation and get your investment questions answered. For full disclosures, visit Mach-1financial.com/disclosures.
Day is the day. After countless hours of research, cutting back expenses, and 9 months of anxiously waiting for her, today is the day you finally bring home your new car. It's also the day to protect her with an auto policy from Shelter Insurance. Our policies are competitively priced and include new car replacement coverage if anything were to happen to your new baby.
Call Scott Comiskey in Bella Vista and Steve Harp in Springdale.
Hey, Hog fans, this is Matt.
This is Elizabeth.
And this is the reigning champion of my own conference, Robert.
You do realize that's not a thing.
Well, I did receive a plaque commemorating that accomplishment.
Yeah, and I was elected the president of Mars. Anyway, Hog fans, it's that time again.
It's baseball season. And Hog fans, the Stadium Shop has everything you need for Razorback baseball.
From t-shirts, sweatshirts, man cave stuff, and even a Razorback original, the Bases Loaded beer hats.
Plus, ladies, as well as a restocked women's section, we have the Bases Loaded beer stein boppers.
Yeah, it's kind of like those old-time space alien antennas, you know.
Yeah, well, not really.
So when you're in Fayetteville, stop by the store at 989 South Razorback Road, next door to Baum Walker Stadium, or you can shop us on them WW Interweb Facegram. You get it, man.
Dad, do you mean the website?
Yeah.
Which is shoponrazorback.com. That's shoponrazorback.com.
Or call us at 479 Stadium. That's 479-782-3486.
As always,
Go Hogs!
Get state sales tax paid when you trade at Raff Mitsubishi. Bring in your old ride and make the switch to a road-ready certified pre-owned and get state sales tax paid. Qualified buyers can also take advantage of rates as low as 0% or bonus cash up to $5,000 on new Mitsubishis with available super all-wheel control and a 10-year, 100,000-mile powertrain warranty. Another reason why all the happiest drivers are rolling with Raff. Raff Mitsubishi, Don Tyson and 71B Springdale, raffmitsubishi.com.
Who can you trust to sell your home for the most money with the least amount of drama? You need a team of agents with decades of experience, commitment, and of course, tens of thousands in marketing. You need the Lindbergh team, home of Arkansas's only instant offer program. Get a cash offer on your home in only 72 hours. Lindbergh Real Estate Group is the #1 team in Arkansas with over $1 billion sold and voted best of the best 10 years in a row, serving all of Northwest Arkansas, Missouri, and now the River Valley. Find out more at lindberghteam.com. LIMBIRD.
Hey y'all, it's Crystal from Cards. Are you ready to tackle that spring cleaning project but don't know where to start? Spring is here and Cards is here to help you clear out that clutter with our roll-off dumpster rentals. Whether you're decluttering your garage, renovating your home, or landscaping your yard, our roll-off dumpsters are the perfect solution for all your cleanup needs. Simply choose the size that fits your project and we'll deliver it right to your doorstep. And when you're done, we'll haul it away. Give us a call at 877-59-CARDS or visit us online at cardsrecycling.com.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas. What's that? And the Hit That Line Now app. 866-285-4005 to join us here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. All right. And we got a lot going on here.
Oh, yeah, we do.
Big one coming up here in a little bit. The Thunder.
Mm-hmm.
Big game. Try to even the series in Dallas, or if it's going to be 3-1 Mavericks. Big game tonight for SGA and Chet and Jalen Williams. Plural.
All those guys. The Jalens.
The Jalens, yes. The Jalen Williams. It's good. It's good. And then, of course, the Stars play at the same time, of course, because, as they do.
Leagues don't talk to each other.
They're up 2-1 on the Avalanche out in Colorado. They'll play game 4 out there. So we got that going on. We got A&M on Thursday night. We got plenty of stuff. Softball's hosting this weekend in the regionals out at Bogle. Those tickets have gone on sale. I'm sure they will go quickly. There aren't a lot of them. So, I mean, there's another thing happened today. Jared Goff got paid.
He did?
By the Detroit Lions. $170 guaranteed.
It wasn't like he was living in poverty before.
No, he was not. No, he was. He's doing quite well, but this is a new deal. And so Schefter brings up, and I thought this was interesting, like the next 4 guys in line this offseason for contracts. 2 of them are pretty, like, this is going to happen. Trevor Lawrence is going to get paid.
Mm-hmm.
Jordan Love's going to get paid. The other two, Dallas doesn't seem all that in a hurry to pay Dak.
Again. Remember, pay him again.
Right. And is Miami going to stick with Tua?
Boy, that'd be a nice little swap, wouldn't it?
Are they going to do it? Are they going to pay him, $200+ million? Going to be a fascinating summer to see what happens there. But Jordan Love's going to get paid. I have no doubt about that. Even as cheap as the Packers are, they're going to pay him.
Oh, they have to.
And Trevor Lawrence is going to get big money to stay down there in Jacksonville. So then you've got the other two that I don't know where. I mean, someone's they're going to play somewhere in 25. I just don't know where it's going to be because
it is what it is.
It is what it is. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen there. All right. Well, here we are.
Sit down, Pee-wee. I got it. I'm so pissed at you. 2 weeks ago. DQ, you need to be in on this because this involves you too. Two weeks ago.
Put it on the screen.
I sent you a text message.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
That said, hey, when you get a second, would you send me the names and contact numbers for the groom party?
Right.
Did you ever do that?
I did not, no.
Last weekend,
yes,
I sent you a text message, not this past weekend prior. I said, hey, if there is a person in this bridal party that has not been sized or paid for their tux, would you give me their information and I will make sure that it gets done?
Didn't do that either.
No, you didn't even respond.
No.
To either
those. Time, no.
No, not one. So, DQ, are you surprised by any of this?
No.
Okay. So Saturday morning at 8:05, I get pissed. And you know what? I'm going around you because you, and I'm going to use a word here that we don't use around here a lot, are useless when it comes to this event. I sent a text to Great Value Bob Ross. And I said, hey, Zach, your son is useless. And
he's known that for about 42 years.
You know what's funny is everybody that I've said that to has pretty much gone, yeah. So I sent him a text message. And here's the crazy part. I had waited 2 weeks for the names and numbers of the groom party from you. I got them from him in less than 5 minutes. All of them. Sent out a group text. Conversation started. I had a conversation with your sister.
How about that?
Now one of the numbers that he gave me was incorrect, but that it was the wife of one of the groomsmen got the correct groom's number. Wound up having a discussion with the maid of honor. None of which I would have gotten from you.
Well, don't call her a matron of honor either.
Okay, I called her a maid of honor.
Yeah.
So I sent out a group text. We start making plans.
Okay, good.
So I'm thinking now. I have a question about your nuptials. And I'm thinking, am I going to waste a text on you? No. Or am I going directly to the source?
Correct. Yes.
I go right to the source.
There is one person running this show.
I completely circumvent you. You are dead to me. I am now talking to the bride.
All right. Yes.
I sent a DM at 6:48 this morning.
Yeah.
By 9:12, I know more about the wedding than you do.
Pretty much. Yeah.
I know everything there is to know. Where to be, I know what we're eating in the little groom's room.
Yeah, I don't even know about that.
Yeah, I know. No. I know what the wedding colors are. You don't.
Snickers? Is that what we're eating?
So I said she's very nice. She said, I asked her a series of just rapid fire questions. She sends back, she answers all of them in order. And she goes, oh, hey, by the way, here's my number. Just, you don't have to DM me. Just text me directly. I'm all right, cool, whatever. I said, if you get a random thing about your wedding, it's just me. We are moving you. You wouldn't even tell us where the rehearsal dinner was.
I told you.
No, you did. You keep saying, there's a person that didn't know they were in the group. They were in the groom's party.
Stood in this building and told them.
There was a person that didn't know they were in the party until I had to. Well, that's what he says.
Well, he's wrong.
Okay. So I'm just. I think you have these conversations in your head and you don't necessarily verbalize.
Well, that's true.
Okay.
That is true.
That is.
I've got the whole world mapped out in my head. Just nobody else knows about it. That is true.
I send DQ a text. I don't know, DQ, what time? It was 8:30? It was probably before that. And
Are you going, DQ?
To the wedding?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also,
I've RSVP'd.
That is another thing.
What happened?
Your bride sends me a text and goes, hey, are these people coming? Derek won't answer me. I'm like, get out of town. No way. So what do? I make the phone call. I'm like, hey, you coming? Yeah. I'm like, okay, cool. Got it.
Right.
So I RSVP'd for somebody. Then, I mean, I had a conversation with the maid of honor. I accidentally butt dialed her, and we had a brief conversation. And she said, hey, if you have any more questions, don't ask Derek. And I went, yeah, okay.
Fair,
That's
right, yeah.
This is completely fair.
Right.
Now, I think that, and don't take this the wrong way, but I don't want to talk to you between now and then. We're a month out. We're 1 month out.
It's going to be difficult to do the show and not talk to each other.
Well, we're going to get.
I mean, Mike and the Mad Dog did it once.
I'm going to try and get the one person who has not been. I'm going to physically take this person and get them measured and paid and all that kind of stuff.
Okay,
we'll get that done. I need you to just stay out of the way. No, don't mess anything up.
You got it.
Okay. All right. In 3 hours, I've been pestering you for 8 months about this information, and it took me less than 3 hours to get all of it.
But I have had input on things. I picked the food.
Okay.
Like at the meal, not the in the room. I don't know anything about that food. I didn't know anything about. I didn't know there was food in there.
I'm also starting to wonder if the ice sculpture discussion stopped at you.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. See, I had a feeling that
now you know the right people to bring that up to.
I am not even talking to you about this anymore. I am going to figure this out on our own.
Get the ice sculpture.
So DQ,
in the middle of June. Good
DQ,
luck.
I send off in our little group text, which is called Ruskin's Wedding. It's very, very nice.
And I'm not in it.
No,
I'm not in any group text.
Nope, we don't
about
want
this.
You know what? We don't want you. I send out a text and I said, hey, we're going to do something that week. Let me know when you're coming in. So apparently it's going to be everybody's kind of wandering in.
Yes,
at
there are
different
people
points of
from
the
all
week.
parts of the South
Right,
coming
all
into
parts
this
of the
thing.
South. One person's coming from 17 hours away.
That's exactly
Okay.
right. Yes.
So I'm like, listen, and your bride and I were talking back and forth about things that we could do. Do you want to go out after the rehearsal? Do you want to have breakfast the next morning? Whatever. Sit down, Junior. We got this. You just show up.
All right.
I'm under two guidelines as far as this goes. One, I got to get you there on time.
Right.
Which, because I am OCD about time, should not be a problem.
And I'm never late, so this will be
you'll be there 6 hours early.
Oh, yeah.
5 a.m. He'll be sitting there.
I'll be waiting under to open the
You're
gate.
on the steps waiting for them.
2, he cannot be drunk or hungover.
Not a problem.
Gotcha on both of those.
Right. Not a problem.
Good.
Do you know I could have done all of this 5 months ago?
You'd have forgotten about it, though.
No, I wouldn't.
Yes,
That's
you
the thing
would.
is,
Yeah.
I have a file, a spreadsheet that I have opened with everybody's
You're
contact.
like
number.
Hutch.
This took all of 45 minutes.
Yeah.
But I ask you all the time, I need this, and you just stonewall me. Why?
But I learned from the best.
Who?
If I don't want to do something, do it poorly, and someone else will take over
I
all
need
the
you
organization.
to do as I say, not as I do, okay?
You told me.
I feel like maybe it's a bad example if you're doing these things with the wedding.
Exactly.
Bad start.
Exactly. This is not the way you want to go about doing this.
I didn't know.
Why do I know more about your wedding than you do?
I know about the wedding. I just all this other ancillary stuff. I don't know. I mean, I'm not in my 20s. I'm not going to go out and raise hell at some strip club the night before this thing. I'm not doing that.
That was the other thing. I was like, okay, he's requested nothing wild, and I will do my best to honor that.
Yeah.
So,
just 2 dancers. It's a joke. We're joking
because
around.
I know she's listening. No,
Everybody calm down.
absolutely not. Absolutely not. If I ask, I really need it. I do. I need it.
No, but what I meant was like, as far as organizing all these things, I don't really want to do any of that. So if I just keep punting, someone will take over, and that's what's happened here.
I've been trying for 8 months. I just needed basic information. That's all I needed was names and numbers.
Yeah, I know.
And then, in the coup de grace moment of all of this,
Here's all I can think about.
Hold
honestly.
on.
Okay.
Your bride goes, Yeah, he doesn't want us talking.
No, that's also true. I fought as long as I could. I held out as long as I could. Now everybody has your number. This is bad for everybody. You, me, them, everybody. This is all bad. It's all bad.
I'm trying to do this correctly.
Yeah.
And I'm getting stonewalled everywhere I go.
Well, not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not
That's right.
anymore.
Right. All I can think about are, number one, we are seriously going to need a U-Haul to get stuff over to the
Am I involved in that?
I don't know.
Okay.
Can you drive a U-Haul?
You know
Can you
what?
rent a U-Haul?
I'll ask.
And the second thing is the day after the travel to get where we're going for this honeymoon, I'm going to have like 25 minutes of sleep and just going to be in a terrible mood. So I'm worried about that too.
How is this different than?
Well, I usually have 50 minutes of sleep and I'm in a terrible mood. So
How did you not know the colors of your wedding?
I did know that. I had a vague idea.
Tell us?
Well, I don't know because they're like
there are color palettes sitting on the island in your kitchen.
But this is funny, but like to figure out what they wanted to do, they literally looked at 27 dresses. That's not a joke. That's actually what happened.
Mm-hmm.
And the color that they landed on was to me, like a tween color. Like it's not blue, but it's not green, but it's not teal. And I didn't know what to call that
blue
particular color.
Blue
it is shades
blue.
of blue.
It is blue.
I knew I'm wearing blue. And I knew I was wearing yellow on a tie, I believe. I don't know where my tie is. Probably need to find that. I bought a tie for this.
You did?
Yeah. I don't know where it is. Okay. Maybe she knows where it is.
I have DQ and I.
DQ is just exhausted in there.
God, man.
Oh, man.
Wow.
I mean, these are like massive red flags. But DQ and I have asked you when did the invites go out?
Well, a while
December?
ago.
The save the dates went out a long time ago.
Okay. We have asked you for the better part of half a year.
And I mailed all of those, by the way, so I am very helpful.
Oh, wow.
Thank you, yeah.
He can mail all
I
of
went
them,
to the post
but
office.
when I need a phone number, I can't get it.
Well, right.
The invites went out half a year ago, and we have asked you, I'll bet you twice a month since then, to clarify for us the dress code.
I don't know.
No,
I don't know.
Stop.
Don't wear blue jeans. There
The
you go.
the
Or a
dress,
white dress.
DQ, it says what? Semi-formal,
no.
black tie optional. Black tie optional. All I wanted was some clarification on that.
Google it. I don't know what those words mean.
I was hoping that you might ask the person that you are marrying because she is the one who has set the agenda.
No, now this one, I have an answer for this.
She clarified it in one sentence.
Okay, but I have an answer for this.
Uh-huh.
I don't care what anyone else wears because I know what I'm wearing.
I understand.
And I don't care.
But I asked you a question
and what I'm wearing is approved, so that's all I care.
But the person that I am bringing needs to know. So I was looking for just a little bit of clarification on this.
How about overalls with no shirt underneath?
One sentence. She clarified
That's what
the
I saw
whole
at the
thing.
Brooks and Dunn concert.
One sentence. It wasn't that big
What was
an
the
ask.
one sentence?
I just said, I'm thinking about a sundress. And she said,
Oh,
that was
Abner, get that. Please, God, get that clip. Please. Abner, please. We need it.
She said that would be perfect. And I'm like, cool. Then Then I turned to you and
Sundress?
then I said to you, what color, or DQ asked you. You asked.
You bring in a
What?
parasol?
It's for my daughter. So frustrating.
I haven't purchased my dress that I'm wearing.
You going Saturday?
I don't know.
Okay, there's a big event to go Ruscin wedding shopping. Here's the other thing that's got me a little irked about all of this is I now have to rewrite the whole best man speech because I'm leading with this.
Good. More work for you.
No, this isn't work. This is therapy.
Oh, man. All right. But Abner, we're going to need that clip. That's all. That's all. Send it to me. I'll get it on the air. All right. I'll make it happen. I'll send it to the morning show. It'll be great.
How on earth was this? How could you just? I'm trying to help you.
I know. I kicked the can down the road and finally
You didn't even kick the can. You just ignored it.
Well, yeah.
2 weekends in a row. Vital information. Totally ignore.
On the McClarty Daniel hotline. No, Daniel, we will not be raffling off an invitation to the wedding. We're not doing that here, all right? It is not going to happen.
I just...
All right.
648, 912. I had every answer I needed.
There you go.
Everything.
That's all you need. You're set up.
Even your dad, your dad keeps, I ask questions. He's got the answers, at his fingertips.
Well, he was asking me questions last week.
So he knows.
Well, I had to figure him out. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
Well, he's getting the rehearsal dinner. He's coordinating that whole deal. So he was like, well, what do we want to eat? And I'm like, well, I know what I want to eat. Well, let me see what everybody else.
That's a great conversation. Is nobody knew where the rehearsal dinner was but you. He knew. He booked the damn thing. Right. I had to go to him to get the answer. I sit 5 feet from you every day.
I'm pretty sure it was in some sort of
it was
invite
not.
somewhere.
DQ, did you see anything? Because I didn't see
Well, I'm not invited to the rehearsal.
Right. I didn't. We've seen them. We both got the same. And by the way, it would have been nice if you nailed our invitation instead of handing it. This is, I understand the personal thing, but I think DQ and I are worth a stamp.
Well,
I don't care about that.
I had to get we don't need to go down this road, but DQ moved and I had an old address and I didn't want to get, whatever. And I never know what hostel you're staying at, so I don't know where to get.
I move around a little bit. Yeah, guys.
Salvation Army, Fayetteville, Arkansas.
Which safe house am I in that this week? Jeez.
All right. Thank you.
No.
This does feel like a roast.
It's not a roast. This is frustration bubbling over.
We're also not auctioning off an invitation to the wedding. That is for charity. We're not doing
plus one.
Text from Texas on the McClarty Daniel hotline.
Kid out.
Look, I love you all out there, but none of you are invited to this. All right, okay? It's not happening.
Just out of curiosity, what is the total guest count?
As of a couple of days ago, we had around 100.
Okay, all right. So it's a fairly
now. Let me tell you something
event.
that happened here. All right, somebody looked her in the face and said, "I'll be there," and now they're not coming.
Oh, no!
This is not good.
Bad.
This is not
Can't
good.
Do that. Can't do that.
This is not good at all.
Nope.
That happened, though. That happened.
Also, one other thing that she took care of for me. God, you are useless.
I am.
You know what she took care of for me this morning? So one of the things that I like to do is go in and change my answers on the the guest thing. So my daughter is going with me. So I asked you to say, hey, by the way, would you let your bride know it's going to be my daughter, but it's not letting me change any of my answers. Did you do that?
No, I haven't done it.
Yeah, it's done now.
Set up any of that
thank
stuff.
you. It's done now. Thanks so much.
There's someone who wants to know where the wedding is, so they won't go. Thank you.
Are there going to be nameplates or not nameplates, but name?
Well, there's definitely a seating chart.
Okay.
But I haven't seen it yet. And I don't know if there's going to be little cards with your name on it. I don't know. There probably will be. I don't know.
You got the
kid.
Who am I sitting with?
You're sitting with the kid. I can assure you of that.
It's a very classy event. All right.
You're with the kid.
Very classy event.
What?
It's going to be a very classy event.
Also, while we're on the subject, 3 minutes? Oh, that ain't going to work for me. I'd like to buy some more time from the senator. Can I insert a token and get
it's like the comedy store. At 3 minutes, we're going to turn that big red light on and you have to get off the stage. All right. That's how that's going to work.
3 minutes?
Yeah. All right. It's 21 after the hour here on Ruscin and Zach, and we will return after this.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
We all hear the radio ads about the IRS. They tell you to be afraid, to be scared, and they try to frighten you into calling. I'm not here to do that. Tax Relief Advocates is different. TRA is here to tell you that if you owe money to the IRS, whether it's $5,000, $50,000, or $500,000, we have a solution. It doesn't matter if you're sitting in your car, at work, or with your kids. No matter where you are, call now. 800-575-6759. Don't lose hope. TRA can eliminate or reduce what you owe to the IRS. There is zero risk to you. If we can't reduce your tax debt, then you pay nothing. Our passion is taxes and helping individuals fix their IRS problems. We have a 5-star rating on Google and Yelp and an A+ with the Better Business Bureau. You don't need to be afraid of the IRS any longer. End your tax nightmare today by visiting us online at TRA.com or call 800-575-6759. That's 800-575-6759. Tax Relief Advocates, real solutions for real people.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hug truck.
With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, banking with Capital One is the easiest decision in the history of decisions. Kind of like choosing Derek Jeter as the pinch hitter for your baseball team.
Jeter, you're in. We need a home run.
I'll give it a try. I've swung a bat once or twice.
That's out of here.
Yep, even easier than that. With no fees or minimums and no overdraft fees, is it even a decision? That's banking reimagined. What's in your wallet?
Terms apply. See CapitalOne.com/bank for details. Capital One NA, member FDIC.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Calling all Hog fans, join Gasano's Pizza for a special meet and greet with Arkansas baseball stars Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, and Will McIntyre, Arkansas gymnast Lauren Williams, and volleyball player Romani Thurman. Mark your calendars for Monday, May 13th at Gasano's Pizza in Fayetteville on Steamboat Drive from 5:30 to 6:30, and Gasano's in Bentonville on South Walton Boulevard from 7 to 8. Don't miss the chance to meet your favorite Arkansas athletes on Monday, May the 13th at Gasano's Chicago-style pizza. For more details, check out Gasano's Facebook page.
How do I drive more traffic to my website? How do I increase my Google rankings? If these are just a few of the questions you have for your business, then we should talk. In addition to sports radio marketing, ESPN Arkansas can help your business be found online. From website design to geo-targeted campaigns, search engine marketing, social media management, streaming video campaigns, and much more. ESPN Arkansas is your digital marketing partner. Go to espnarkansasdigital.com for your free digital marketing audit or email us at sales@hitthatline.com to schedule an appointment. Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier & Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Join us in celebrating Burton Pools and Spa's 46th anniversary. Get incredible deals on in-ground pools with savings up to $12,000 and construction starting in May. Snag up to $1,200 off Doughboy above-ground pools and $5,000 off Doughboy semi-in-ground pools. And hot tubs start at an unbelievable price of just $39.99. Celebrate with us and pocket huge savings at Burton Pools and Spas in Springdale and Fort Smith. At Burton, we do more than build pools. We build long-term relationships.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist RB Bobby. The 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, we are certainly seeing some of those scattered showers and thunder showers through the evening in northwest Arkansas, but later on tonight, that's going to clear out pretty quickly, waking up to quieter weather Tuesday morning. Could be some patchy fog, lows in the 50s, a little cool. As we go throughout the day on Tuesday, we'll have the cloud cover hang around. Some spotty showers throughout the day on Tuesday with highs in the low 70s, so not warming up a whole lot, but on Wednesday, it warms up quite a bit more with highs back in the low 80s and a mostly sunny skies. That's Get Ready Weather on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. The most influential show in Arkansas. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
News is brought to you by the Good Chair. I had to have a place to sit. Good Chair only at the Stadium Shop. Stop by, tell Robert, Giovanna Massa sucks. You would like a seat. The Good Chair. I'm starting to think you didn't express any of my great ideas for this wedding.
I tried not to. No, it's correct.
The Arkansas baseball team took 2 of 3 from Mississippi State over the weekend to improve to 42-10 on the year. They head to A&M this weekend to close out the regular season. The game times have changed. 7 p.m. both Thursday and Friday. 2 p.m. on Saturday. All games
annoying.
will be, on, what time of day it is in VR, I guess.
That's annoying.
All of those games will be heard on ESPN, the ESPN app, Hit That Line app, and gosh, I'm totally blanked out. I'm so mad at you. And hitthatline.com.
And on radio stations near you.
Near you, yes. Something like that.
Yes.
That's all.
Okay. That's all there is?
That's all there is now.
Right. Okay. Let's see here. Oh, I have now listen. I know I said and I believe don't put the cart in front of the horse, don't touch the money, all of that stuff. But I have looked at something.
Yep.
And for the first time ever, the swimming trials for the Olympics, not in Omaha this year.
Hey.
They're in Indianapolis in a football stadium.
Are they doing it at Lucas
Oil?
Wow.
You're going to have, God, I don't know, 70,000 people watching the swimming trials? Because they'll fill it up.
It's not the worst idea.
No, it's going to be an insane visual. I'm excited about this. And I like the swimming trials. But this is like another extreme. They're going to have the U.S. swimming trials in a football stadium this June and not in Omaha.
Does that include diving?
Diving is somewhere else, I think.
Okay.
Yeah.
So just the swimming?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah. The diving trials are in Knoxville. Not sure if they're in Thompson Bowling
or in an above ground pool.
Yes, it is. Yes, that's right. Okay. Hopefully the side wall isn't compromised and water blows up everywhere in the yard.
That would be uncomfortable.
Above ground pool, of course.
Of course it would.
That's brilliant.
Have a wood deck out there. You're getting splinters in your feet.
June 15th through the 23rd in Indianapolis, the Olympic trials at Lucas Oil Stadium.
That's pretty cool. That's not the worst idea they've had.
Yeah. Well, we were watching the Premier League in here, and they're talking on the screen. You know, they're promoting stuff ahead of time on NBC, and they got the Olympic trials. I'm like, when are the swimming Olympic trials? And they are in the middle of June, and they are not in Omaha. So
I like this a lot.
Now, that's not touching the money. I'm just giving you a piece of information that might be useful on down the road. Might be. We'll see.
Do with it as
That's
you
right.
will.
Yeah,
Okay.
Consume it however you want. Damien in Magnet Cove is up next here on the McClarty Daniel Hotline. Damien. Hello?
Hello?
There he is.
Hey, what's up?
It's Damon. I agree with Ruscin not wanting to do too much with the wedding. He's going to get married. He's going to be happy. But he's not going to have any of the wrong decisions made, and he won't get in trouble.
All I asked for was the list for the groomsmen. That's what I asked for, and I couldn't get it.
Yeah, but you got that high pitch going when you get excited, man. You got to slow down a little bit. You're going to lose your man card.
I'm in charge of them.
Lose your man card.
This is my job. I have one job, is to get all of them to one place. I'd like to get in touch with them.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, but you did. It's okay.
Yeah, you figured it out.
You still got time.
Yeah.
8 months. I asked for the
Figured
list.
it out. Damian, thank you.
I didn't have a whole lot to do with my wedding. I ended up getting married on a bridge at Magic Springs.
Well, hey,
You have my attention,
All
David.
right.
And I didn't know any of the people that was watching.
Really?
Were they just like people at the park that day?
Yeah.
Nice.
How'd the wedding?
My best man was my supervisor. I had a part-time gig working security, and my wife brought a preacher, and we got married.
Nice.
How'd the marriage turn out?
Oh, we're still married.
Okay, all right.
Beautiful.
40 years.
Magic Springs is the ticket. Got it.
On the bridge.
Right.
Good deal.
Yeah. You ain't got to plan nothing. You ain't got to wear nothing special.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
All right.
Go
Damian.
get you a bunch of Dippin' Dots afterwards, and she's happy.
Now that you bring this up, we need to have some Dippin' Dots. It's not on the agenda, but it should be.
I love that. Get some
Thank you,
Dippin'-
Damian.
Yeah, after you're done, you say, I do. Let's get some dots.
Let's go get some Dippin' Dots
right.
and maybe a corn dog or something. Come on.
Yeah, we're not getting corn dogs.
All right.
Can we, DQ, can you Google this? Can we legally print T-shirts that say, I got married on the bridge at Magic Springs? Or is that a copyright deal?
That might be an issue.
Well, I don't want to spoil anything for you, but there may be a T-shirt toss at this here shindig in a few weeks. So get ready.
T-shirt cannon?
No, we don't have a cannon. I asked. I fought for the cannon. We didn't get the cannon. Sorry.
If anyone has one of these T-shirt cannons,
No.
or a modified potato gun, we will take them.
Or that T-shirt Gatlin gun that they had that one
What
time.
about a slingshot?
I don't know about a slingshot. Just throw them.
Now, what did the T-shirt say?
I don't remember, but they're fun. People will mow their yards in them.
Never mind. You know what? I'll ask.
I'm framing mine, of course, because don't want anything to happen to it. I don't know what other people do. All right, let's break here because we got to break again because we've done.
House Farm has a slingshot.
Oh, fantastic!
Now,
what about a catapult?
Trebuchet.
Also, another thing I looked at, and I haven't found one yet, but I think we need a lottery a ping pong ball machine in here.
In here?
Yeah. Like if we ever have a discussion about who to pick, we'll just throw all the balls in there and fire that thing up and okay, the winner is the Minnesota Timberwolves or whoever it is.
House Farm says this thing covers 200 yards.
Well, we don't need it that. The room's not that big.
That's your opinion.
Get into the highway from there. All right, we'll pause here. Let me tell you about the Lindbergh team and all the great things that they're up to, helping people here in our area who are into the selling their home and like, well, what do we do now? Well, the Lindbergh team has the answers for you. Terry and Melissa had an investment property. It was time to sell, and that's what they did. They went with the Lindbergh team when it was time to sell their investment property in Fayetteville. From the first meeting, Terry and Melissa were impressed with the expertise and dedication. They were confident they'd made the right choice for their sale. The Lindbergh Real Estate Group went to work. They employed strategic pricing and innovative marketing tactics that attracted the right buyers. In just a month, property sold and fetched an impressive $16,000 above list price. Terry and Melissa were ecstatic with the outcome. The Lindbergh team, the team that has sold over $1 billion in real estate. You can get a cash offer in 72 hours, or you can use Terra's high-octane marketing and sell your home quite possibly for thousands over asking. Say goodbye to the guesswork with the Home Value Estimator. It's right there on LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. Click on Home Estimate. Find out what your home is worth in seconds. You may be surprised. And you may want to make a deal, and the Lindbergh team is ready to help. LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD. Or Google Lindbergh Real Estate Group to check out the over 900 5-star reviews. LindberghTeam.com.
This is Ruscin and Zach.
That is my sense of humor coming across.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Lindbergh Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Lindbergh team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Lindbergh Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Lindbergh helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Lindbergh handled the entire process. They've been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at LindberghTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
It's a good day to be in Arkansas. You know why? The Lotto jackpot is now more than $1.5 million. And the best part? The winning ticket can only be sold in Arkansas. Maybe today. Maybe even to you. Can you imagine? There's a jackpot drawing every Wednesday and Saturday night. So your next chance to win is coming up very soon. Try Lotto today for only $2 per play. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
This is the absolute worst time of the year to be dealing with joint pain. You can't do the outdoor stuff you love. For me, it's golf. It may be hiking, fishing, jogging, or biking for you. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, don't go through the summer missing out on life. Call QC Kinetics now and find out how they can use biologics from your own body to give new life to your aching joints, whether it's your knees, your hip, your back, your shoulder. QC's regenerative medicine protocols can restore and repair that damaged tissue. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. This is the future of medicine. Tens of thousands of QC Kinetic patients around the country are living their best life this year because they made the call to QC Kinetics. 479-999-1234 is their number. 479-999-1234 for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. It's revolutionary treatments for joint pain, and they're here now in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
The greatest pairings start with things that were great on their own, but when combined, you get something even better. And that's what happened when Branson and TYM Tractors joined forces. Two companies with a heritage of building great tractors, combined to bring you something even better. They know you want a reliable machine that is ready to work for years to come. Branson TYM Tractors know you want a versatile tractor too. They offer many different models to help you cover ground or fit into tight places. And all Branson TYM tractors are available with tons of attachments to help with your next job. And they know you want a tractor that is also affordable. That's why they believe in offering a tractor with all the capability of the competitors for less money. Go ahead, compare prices. You'll see the best value is a new Branson TYM tractor at Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses has you covered for that special mother in your life. They've got their Mother's Day sale going on now, and you can find up to 50% off through May 15th. Bed in a box starting at $189. Luxury pillow top mattress queen only $399. King $499. Cambeck bedroom suite starting at only $899. Don't miss out on these Mother's Day specials now through May 15th. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses in Springdale, Fort Smith, Bentonville, and Conway. Cheap Sleep Furniture and Mattresses online at cheapsleep.net.
The All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater is going to have an eventful summer. I'm talking about your events, graduations, wedding rehearsals and receptions, family reunions, you name it. Check out their event space. The large room can handle 100 folks, and their award-winning food service will make you the hero of the day. The menus are available at the allamericansteakhouse.com. Inquire online at the Springdale location, and you're well on your way. They're here for you at the All-American Steakhouse and Sports Theater on Sunset in Springdale.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
ESPN 99.5. We don't care if you love them or you hate them. All we ask is that you keep listening. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
This is only a test, right? Okay. We're back here 18 till the hour on ESPN Arkansas. The Hit That Line Now app. Ruscin and Zach. Get that app. I think it's great. We're on there. Everybody's on there, right? All of the programs.
As of this morning, yeah.
Let me look at this app here. Love this thing.
See what happens later today, but who knows?
We got it all here. It's even got an alarm and a sleep timer. You can wake up listening to us. What a better way. That could be your alarm. We should market that. Tell you what, if you tell Zach, he'll send it to you. You can make it your alarm.
Again, this seems like more work for me.
His name is on any restroom stall there at the Tobos 2 in Greenland. All right, check it out.
Fact.
All right, your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Touch the thing every now and then.
Look, another player's rung the bell. That means he did his personal best.
No one's secret is ever safe with me.
Right. There you go. Okay. You know, the SEC talks about being crazed fans.
Yeah.
Very tame. Very tame. Malaysian footballer Faisal Halim has responded well to a third surgery and can walk after being left in critical condition from an acid attack. A series of attacks on players have taken place in Malaysia over the past 2 weeks. Halim was splashed with acid at a shopping mall on May 5th, leaving him with fourth-degree burns that impeded his mobility and speech. I didn't know there were fourth-degree burns, Zach. I thought we stopped at 3.
Okay.
What is fourth degree?
I don't know. So, okay. Does it say why he was splashed?
No, it does not say that. Clearly, if he plays for like Malaysia and Alabama, these were Auburn fans, or vice versa. You know what I mean? This is what it is.
Okay, so it was sports related.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. He is doing better. He has to have another surgery, and is expected to recover fully with time. He's 26. This Faisal Halim. Wow. Fourth degree. You know what? You know, the most harmless thing you could have done is set Brandon Allen's truck on fire. At least nobody threw acid on him at the mall. I mean, my God.
Don't give anybody any ideas.
They Harvey Updike just poisoned some trees. At least he didn't try and put acid on Cam Newton. That would have been pretty bad. Where does one procure acid of this nature?
Don't know.
The dark web?
I've never. Well, it depends on what it was. I don't know. I don't know what. I need more information.
I do too. That's why I'm asking the questions. I don't know where you get like we know where you get methylene. I mean, that was easy. We saw that on Breaking Bad.
Clarification on the fourth degree burns.
I don't think you want pictures of that.
No, I don't want pictures, but I need I didn't know there was anything higher than a third degree burn.
I thought that was the top of the scale.
Right.
When did we add? Is this like the tornado scale? Like we went, it was 1 to 5. Right. Now it's 0 to 5. Like what happened here? I don't know. Is this mob related in some way, shape, or form? Okay. I mean, I don't know. I just, boy, that's something, isn't
it? Derek, what exactly are we talking about right now?
An acid attack.
Text out of the 501. If the NCAA is serious about halting the storming of the Corder Field, just don't allow fans at the next home game.
Let me ask you a question. Yeah. Why do you text a show you're not even listening to? Like, I've never texted a show I've listened to, but I've certainly never texted a show I'm not listening to. Like, were we in the wrong? We were. You know what it is? I'll tell you what it is. In the phone, Ruscin and Zach Randy, they're right next to each other. Got them confused. It happens. It happens. Common mistake. Is a chemical burn worse than a fire burn?
DQ? Can you Google that?
I don't want to Google. It sounds like it might be.
Okay.
Wow. Okay.
Boy.
Read the room. Read the room. We need T-shirts. Read the room.
Now Jamie says it goes all the way up to an 11.
Oh, on the acid burning scale?
I did not know that.
11th degree burns? Good hell. What is that like? I mean, are you just ahead on a pool of ashes at that point? Like, what is that?
Oh boy. Yeah, I don't know.
Wow. 11?
Oh, that's what it's that.
Is this like the Scoville scale for wings? What?
This is what Jamie on the text machine
Oh,
says.
okay. All right.
He could be dead wrong.
Wow.
He could be having some fun with us. I just read it.
Okay. That is that's something there. Whew. All right. By the way, this does kind of remind me of Spinal Tap, and it reminds me of something. I saw this over the weekend. So at this one of these UFC events, this guy was wheeled out to the octagon in like a cocoon. Like it was like this blue plastic thing, and inside he was fake hooked up to like all this stuff.
Like Mork from Ork?
A little bit.
Okay.
Only it was translucent. You could see him in there, and he had his eyes closed. And he was like hooked up. He was like a Borg from Star Trek.
This was a UFC event, not a wrestling event.
Oh, it gets better.
Oh, good.
This guy proceeds to get in the octagon, and he lost in 14 seconds.
That happens. Yeah. When you spend more time planning your entrance than you do actually getting ready.
You got to see this. I just saw a little. I got to know more about this. But he entered in. There's a scene in Spinal Tap where they're in like cocoons. And then Harry Shearer, the bass player, like his won't open, and he's worried that he's going to not be able to breathe in there. But you got that.
All right.
But I don't. Let me find out this guy here. But he went out there and he then lost
in 14 seconds. Maybe it ain't for you, man. If you're getting knocked out in 14 seconds, maybe it's not for you.
Yeah. He looked like he looked like something out of the Matrix. Like he was all plugged into stuff, and he was in this kind of a pod of some sort. He's hooked up to things.
Didn't go well, man.
And then 14 seconds later,
I don't care what it looks like. You got.
Did anyone else see this? Am I making this up?
I think you dreamed this.
I saw it. Levitar was talking about it this morning, so that's what they showed it, and it was just bizarre.
You don't know who the fighter was.
I don't know. I caught the tail end of the conversation, but I did know that he went out there. He was wheeled out like this tube was on like a little platform on casters, and his entourage wheeled him out there. And then
how many of those guys are still in his entourage today?
He lost in 14
How come nobody in that entourage went, boss, I don't think this is a good idea. You're not going to win this.
Oh, they're a bunch of yes men. I mean, that's what it is.
Interesting.
That's what it was. All right. I'll have to. I need to do more research on this. Probably.
Yeah, I'd like to see this if you don't mind.
I'd love to see this. All right. I don't think there's an 11. I think 4th is the top burn
so
schedule.
Jamie lied.
He did.
Okay.
Jamie lied. People died.
On, Jamie. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, there's the scale right there.
Yeah, I see this whole thing. Okay, this is like one of those.
Oh wait,
you're
watching the guy walk out now, or get wheeled out now.
Yeah.
What's his name?
It doesn't say. Hold on, Chris Bungard.
Oh yeah,
knocked out in 14 seconds.
I mean, if you are going to go through this sort of like fanfare, you got to at least go a couple rounds, right? I mean,
you can't get knocked out. Oh wow, yeah, he sure.
Chris,
did.
what?
But it's Bungard. Bungard. Oh man, oh boy, that's a whooping.
Chris, the bad guy, Bungard.
That all right? That was gross.
Also, like his record here, when I Googled it, it says he's 19-9. Like at what point, like 9 losses feels like a lot for a fighter. Like all these boxers you see,
right.
They're like 40-1, like 49-3. Like after 9 losses, maybe it's time to go do something else. Just a thought.
Is hiring.
That's right. Well, your insurance needs. See Ben Hicks.
Yeah, solid entrance. I mean, I'll give him credit. That'd make a heck of a WWE entrance. But man, you can't come out of that and then get dropped in 14 seconds. You just can't.
I want to know more about this. I figure nobody out there listening to this watches UFC. Really? I'm the only one who saw this. Okay.
Well, you didn't watch UFC.
No, I heard about
saw
this
it today.
Right. Where are you on? YouTube watching this?
No, I'm on the X.
Oh, the X.
Do you want to know what I searched?
Yeah, what did you search?
UFC entrance. It's the first thing that pops up.
Oh, there you go.
Literally the first thing that pops up.
There it is.
Yep.
Wow.
Yeah.
That is fun. There it is. All right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here, 866-285-4005.
That's a tough one, man.
That's not great.
Solid entrance. I mean, great plan. Just, probably should have put some thought into the actual fight.
Right.
Because ain't nobody throwing punches at you when you're in the little egg.
Yeah, everything's easy when you're in the cocoon.
Mr. Pibb would like to know if he has Affliction jeans on. DQ.
Oh, absolutely he does. Here's another thing. Now, we can continue to talk about this here after the break if you'd like to. It has been released that the first Fox Sunday afternoon game, 325 game, will be Cowboys at Browns. That'll be the home opener for the Browns against the Cowboys. So another little piece of the NFL schedule.
They are so good at this.
I know.
Just drop a game here, drop a game there.
It's like there's someone monitoring every conversation, and when it's like, oh, too much NBA over here, let's put another schedule nugget out. All right, here we go. Put another crumb out there. And then everybody swarms to the crumb like flies to honey. You know what I mean?
Well, I'm sure Dan Orlovsky's already broken down the game. Got a winner, projection.
Keys to the game.
Keys to the game.
Keys to the game. Got it all. Bet Saracen is Arkansas's favorite sports betting app, and if you'd like to make a little wager on your favorite sporting event, Bet Saracen is right there on your phone. With the playoffs going on right now, and of course college football futures and the NFL and all that stuff's on there. Bet Saracen is where you want to be. And Arkansas law prevents the big national apps from operating in our state. So for the most accurate and up-to-date sports wagering info, you need to get on the Bet Saracen app. Just go to the App Store and download Bet Saracen, or go to betsaracen.com. App Store, Bet Saracen, or betsaracen.com. We'll be back. Drive home powered by Mr. Sparky.
It's Monday, May 13th. I'm Brennan Evans. This is your 4029 News live local late-breaking update. NWAC had its graduation ceremony today. Our Valerie Zhang spoke to some of the grads, including one 14-year-old prodigy who got her associate's degree and is now headed to Georgia Tech. Also tonight, with Fort Smith preparing for more planes and people coming to Ebbing Air Base, our Brett Rains looks at the latest plans and building permit changes as part of the city's Military Compatibility District. Weather-wise, a wet one outside with rain and scattered thunderstorm chances. Chief Meteorologist Darby Bybee shows us what other days you might need that umbrella. And speaking of the great outdoors, it's tick season, unfortunately. We'll tell you what a tick expert had to say today. And in sports, the Arkansas softball team will once again host an NCAA regional at Bocal Park. Sports Director Meredith Mulkey shows us who else will be coming to town. For everyone on the go, get your news now at 4029tv.com and on our free mobile app, or join me, Brandon Evans, tonight on 4029 News.
Calling all Hog fans, join Gasano's Pizza for a special meet and greet with Arkansas baseball stars Hagen Smith, Kendall Diggs, and Will McIntyre, Arkansas gymnast Lauren Williams, and volleyball player Romani Thurman. Mark your calendars for Monday, May 13th at Gasano's Pizza in Fayetteville on Steamboat Drive from 5:30 to 6:30, and Gasano's in Bentonville on South Walton Boulevard from 7 to 8. Don't miss the chance to meet your favorite Arkansas athletes on Monday, May the 13th at Gasano's Chicago-style pizza. For more details, check out Gasano's Facebook page. Precision Garage Door features the finest quality materials, installation, and service for all your garage door needs, including garage door repair and new garage doors and openers. Fully licensed and insured with the largest showroom in Northwest Arkansas at 1907 Town West Drive in Rogers, and in Fort Smith at 416 North 10th Street. Call Precision Garage Door today at 844-PDS-DOOR, or check them out online at precisiondoornwa.com. Financing is available. Precision Garage Door, voted best garage door company of Northwest Arkansas and the River Valley.
Hey, it's Phil Elson. Former Hog James Teague is back for another season on Halftime. Teague Law Firm has an excellent reputation, winning the Best of Northwest Arkansas award 6 times. James and his father, Robert, will help you with all family law matters, including guardianships, adoption, and child support. They'll help with criminal law, ranging anywhere from felonies to traffic offenses, DWIs, and more. Call James and the Teague Law Firm at 479-877-1688 or visit teague-law.com. The Teague Law Firm, if they can't help you, they'll talk baseball.
Get ready for adventure with unbeatable deals at Wheels RV now through the end of February. We're rolling out the red carpet for you with our exclusive employee pricing event on select in-stock trailers. That's right. You pay what we pay. It's our way of saying thank you for choosing Wheels RV. Employee pricing on select models. RV show pricing on all new and used inventory. Hurry in. This offer is for a limited time only. Visit Wheels RV today for details and to start planning your next great adventure. Seek, explore, discover with Wheels RV.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Walk-Ons is always a win. Whether it's a post-game celebration, drinks with the crew, or an easy weeknight dinner, Walk-Ons has you covered. Scratch-made dishes, wall-to-wall TVs, craft beers and cocktails. Dig into mouth-watering menu items like po' boys, gumbo, and voodoo shrimp, plus fan favorites like juicy burgers and fresh salads. Find your nearest location in Rogers, Fayetteville, Fort Smith, Conway, and coming soon to Little Rock, or order online or in the app. Walk-On Sports Bistro for the win.
Welcome to McClarty Daniel Country.
With 6 giant locations and over 3,000 vehicles, Northwest Arkansas is McClarty Daniel Country. Stop by one of our showrooms today to shop our full lineup of cars, trucks, and SUVs.
McClarty Daniel is proud to be your premier automotive destination.
Need service? We work on all makes and models 6 days a week. Plus, our full-service collision center can repair anything, from a minor ding to a major collision. Have you visited McClarty Daniel Country?
Visit us online at McClartyDaniel.com.
Looking to buy your dream home or list your current home? Call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. Nobody knows the Northwest Arkansas market better. Monica and Brett work as a team and specialize in Beaver Lake properties, Bella Vista, all of Benton and Washington County, and Fort Smith as well. Whether you want to buy or sell a new home, second home, or forever home, call the Good Team, Brett and Monica Good with Collier and Associates. 479-651-2292. That's 479-651-2292 for Brett and Monica Good.
KAKS Goshen Fayetteville, K237GR Johnson. This is ESPN Northwest Arkansas. Broadcasting live from the Cards Recycling Studio. Cards is the official residential, commercial, and recycling waste collection service of the Ruscin Zach Show. ESPN Arkansas presents Derek Ruskin.
Have we got a stadium? Yes. Have we got a college? Yes. Well, we can't support both. Tomorrow we start tearing down the college.
And Zach Arns.
Work. Hello, boys. Have a good night's rest. I missed you.
With DQ.
Just gonna go have fun. No one out there that I know of in the audience actively hates me.
Call or text the McClarty Daniel hotline, 866-285-4005. With 6 locations in Springdale and Bentonville, a good deal is never far away. Ruskin and Zach.
But if they hate him, why do they listen?
Most common answer. I want to see what he'll say next.
This is Ruskin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Ugh. Yeah, ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. It's Ruskin and Zach. Here we are. 5 o'clock now on May 13th. Wow, look at that. Where does it all go, man? Where does it all go? Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky.
Need a licensed electrician to service your home? Give us a jingle, or just use this one.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8 Sparky.
For local pros, call Mr. Sparky.
Offensive line issues, back issues, running route issues, tight end issues.
I hate him.
That last one was the marketing team after Sam says, "I don't know" again in a press conference.
Whoa! Stop doing that. Hey, DQ, we got a question earlier. Did you go to the farmer's market this weekend?
I did.
Meet Dufresne?
No, I didn't.
He was at the pet shelter deal.
Yeah,
Oh, they let him out?
Well, he was the one that was cuffed and probably in orange.
I don't know if I just didn't see.
Oh, wow.
Let's be honest.
With the booth?
You're not mingling with the normal people.
It's in the bougie side of the farmer's
Absolutely.
market.
I will say it was really crowded on Saturday.
Was it?
Graduation?
Were the petitions out?
Mother's
Yes.
Day? Got to get the flowers.
What'd you sign?
They have 3.
Oh, please tell me what the Fayetteville people are petitioning now.
You don't want to get into it.
Yeah, I just want to hear what they are.
No.
Give me one.
Well, right now the marijuana one is back up.
Okay. All right. That's on quite a bit. I need something more than that. That's like an every week. thing.
I'd rather not discuss.
The Uline catalog is anti-marijuana.
Yeah. Yeah.
I look at the
Did they
Uline.
publicly have to come out and say that?
They have in the back a page where they have inserted political commentary in the Uline
Which
catalog.
is incredibly weird.
Interesting.
Yes.
It's incredibly weird. I love the Uline catalog. The swimsuit edition is terrific.
Yes, we should be due for one soon. The spring-summer version.
I've told you what I want for Christmas from both of you.
Uline catalog.
No. It's from the Uline catalog.
What?
I want the marshalling sticks.
Oh, the orange. Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
And you want a ping pong ball thinger.
Yeah, I got to look that up.
Yeah.
Here.
Well, look,
Do they sell those?
DQ, you're our inside bingo girl. What do you got? You have a bingo contact that can get us one of those, things.
Well, you can buy them easily.
Yeah, but I want one that's game used.
Oh, well.
I think that'd be the
nice. Probably.
That would be a nice next addition. Well, the other
Well,
junk we have in here.
I don't know where it'd go in here. Y'all need a shelf. Because you're running out of all
We're running out of
surface
flat
space.
Running out of room.
We're
Yeah.
running out of flat
So-
space. That's true.
I can get you a squirrel cage. You want a squirrel cage?
I like a good squirrel cage.
Yeah.
Now,
you could have
hold on, again,
drawings.
game used or new?
No, new.
Yeah. I
We
want.
could have drawings.
Boy, where would we put it?
Well, so the next thing you need is a shelf.
A
Because
shelf.
you have too many little knickknacks now.
Okay.
What is
DQ,
that called? Because lottery ball machine is not the
Bingo.
It's different than a bingo machine.
Scott knows why you're being evasive about your trip to the farmers market because you're taking your illegal sweatshop eggs to the market to
I
sell.
didn't. I bought some cookies and some carrots.
There's a text of the 817 that wants to congratulate you on your Rockies winning over the weekend.
Thank you.
Look at that, DQ.
We
Look at
swept.
that. Swept.
I love
We
it.
swept
We.
the Rangers.
I
What?
love it.
Yeah.
Swept the defending world champions?
Whoa.
Isn't that crazy?
Trouble in Arlington, man.
Wow.
Trouble in Arlington. No, I watched the draft lottery, and I'm like, man, it'd be cool if we had one of those machines.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
I'm absolutely. Patrick in Colorado Springs, who works for the Space Force, gets the Uline catalog, just throws it away. Is he making a mistake? Yes.
Yeah.
Everything you could possibly want in life is in the Uline catalog.
It's great. Yeah.
I can get marshalling sticks and office furniture from the Uline catalog. And what did they send out, like 4 a year, something like that?
Before our state, joined the 19th century and got a lottery, I would watch the one on WGN, and they had like the pick 3 and the pick 4, but then they bring out that big thing for like Lotto and Little Lotto.
Right.
I found that machine. It's $5,000.
Yeah,
a little bit out of our budget here.
Hey, I got some news.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
You have news?
Yeah, but I want to double check this.
Okay, trust but verify.
Yeah.
Very smart. Very smart move.
I mean, what's Wojnar's? What's
Woj?
Woj's Twitter handle?
Oh, you think you're going to get duped by some
Yeah,
sort
I don't
of,
want to do that.
Okay.
But it.
Donovan Mitchell news?
Yeah, he's apparently not. According to this,
It's 6.3 million followers. I think you can read
I think
it.
we're safe. All right. Donovan Mitchell's not going to play in Game 4 against Boston.
That's tonight.
Yep.
Yeah. Left calf strain.
Mm.
Well, there you have it. Big news in the association. Wow. All right.
Random guy at the 501 says the Uline catalog is a bathroom staple.
That's great, isn't it?
Oh boy, we got military on military crime here. Now Patrick in Colorado Springs is from the Space Force.
Yes, the Space Force.
Text around the 405. This is our person.
That's our guy in South
This is our guy in South Korea. He's with the Air Force. He says the Space Force can take a hike. All they've done is get new uniforms and stole the Air Force's budget. What exactly do you all do?
Yeah. These are. I thought they were all on the same team here.
I did too.
Team America. I mean, what happened here? I don't like this.
It sounds to me like Air Force guy. She's a little upset that the Space Force goes a little higher.
And they are getting all the nice stuff because they're newer, so they have to have things. And
now, Air Force guy, think of yourself as the Ruscin and Zach show.
Right?
The Space Force is other shows. Here's the text out of the 479. I am here for branch beef. Okay, let's do this.
I like branch beef. Let's see here. Big Mike, who is texted us on the McClarty hotline, he says, I'm drawing disability. I can go longer than 14 seconds in the octagon. All right? Oh, there you go.
Oh, now we're getting all kinds of stuff.
I love the Uline catalog, though. It's fantastic. It's all in there. You know, those mats that you stand on so your feet don't get tired. They got those. They got
Rick
everything.
is suggesting the U-Line is the new Sky Mall.
Oh, this is way better.
Okay.
This is better than Hammacher Schlimmer ever thought about being, all right?
Text out of the 870 says the Air Force stole the Special Forces beret.
Well, they get berets?
Yep. Here's text out of the 479. Space Force doesn't even have a football team.
Okay, all right. Man, I am still... let's see here.
Kevin and Prairie Grove suggests if we get a lottery machine in here, DQ can announce the numbers because she does have experience.
Right. Well, the ones I'm finding are those metal balls with the crank.
No.
I want what the NBA had last night. It's a big plastic bowl. You drop the balls in there. You flip the switch. They all start flying around, and then at the top, you pull that little plastic thing, and the one ball shoots out to the top. That's the winner. That's what I want to do.
Getting a lot of noise here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Space Force and Air Force, neither of them are in the SEC, according to Titus.
They are not.
Factually
but Air
correct.
Force has been in the WAC, like 19.5% of college football teams. So that's pretty good. They have done that before. Yeah. Maybe the Uline catalog is in our mailbox. We just don't have the key to get it out of there.
Yeah,
Maybe
we're
that's
not.
possible.
See, they don't give us a lot of responsibility.
Yeah, we don't have postal privileges.
No, we do not have postal
and
privileges.
I don't think we should, honestly.
I don't. Yeah, no, I'm with you on that one. We shouldn't have that. We should.
It's a decision I support.
We should really wait for someone to come let us in the morning.
That's right.
I feel like that's safe too. I don't think us. Well, maybe DQ. DQ, I'm gonna need you to get here earlier. I'm turning in my key.
Okay.
Hey, another thing on
great point from Keith.
Yes.
DQ can't read the bingo numbers. She'll just round all of them up to 5 or multiples of 5. DQ, how old are you?
Or make those bingo number jokes that they don't like. Remember, like the pickleball lines.
Yeah.
8-7. Anything for that? 8-7.
8-7?
Yeah, a pickleball score, right? Is that a pickleball score?
Well, no. Well, technically yes, but it would be 8-7-1 or 8-7-2.
8-7-1.
That is a pickleball score. Close
How
game.
are there 3 scores?
Okay, so 8 and 7.
Who's the third party?
Okay, 8 is always the first number is always the score of the serving team.
Okay.
So they switch every time the number is said
That
out
would get
loud.
Very confusing.
It's really not once you get the hang of
7-8-1.
7 is the score of the non-serving team, and then 1 or 2 is what serve you're on.
Oh.
So when you're playing doubles pickleball, you have 2 serves each. Or no, sorry, you have 1 serve each.
6-1-1.
Okay.
4-1-1.
4-1-1. What's the gossip?
That's what I was going for.
Oh yeah, the pickleball jokes are awesome.
I love
101, and then we'll let out a bark.
101, and we'll get a bark.
Yeah, because of the Dalmatians.
Oh, well, that's how we get our bark.
That's how we're
Gotta
gonna
get a 101.
611 is it's time to dig.
I thought it was 811.
Well, so sometimes I think
611 is customer service on the phone.
I
isn't
can't
it?
remember because one time I was in Mississippi and they call 611.
Oh, really? Maybe it's a state thing. I don't know.
Kenny and Elkins has texted newly minted hero to the Merry
Yes,
Band of
he
Idiots
is. Yes. What a
after
weekend.
Friday.
What a weekend.
He wants us DQ. He just bought some stuff from the Uline catalog.
Beautiful.
I bet he did. He uses that all the time.
How'd the weekend go? He was very concerned that people were going to know, and I'm using quotation fingers here, what he did.
Well, yesterday during church, I leaned over to him in the middle of service and I said, "How do you feel that a lot of people in here heard what you did, heard your story?" And he did let a laugh out loud.
Wow.
He was very concerned that he was going to be recognized for what he did, and I told him that he was a hero to the masses.
Yeah, we've all been there.
Right.
Yeah.
Maybe
Very
not
relatable.
maybe not like that.
No, I don't know if I've had one that long, but
Oh, hey, how about this?
What is it?
Hackers text in. DQ, your Rockies won 3 games over the weekend. Prairie Grove native and former Arkansas pitcher Jalen Beeks got the saves in all 3 games.
hey,
How about
look at
that?
there. You know,
JB
they are threatening to climb out of the cellar in the National League West.
still pisses me off, man. I saw him when he was little. Old.
Well, he grew up.
I know, and
as,
I hate
as people tend to do.
I hate it. Happy
Yeah.
for him, of course, but I'm really old.
Another thing on this, I mentioned before the break, this Browns Cowboys game, it'll be the broadcasting debut of Tom Brady on Fox with Burkhardt. He's going through with it, apparently.
Okay.
He's a part of the
Well,
announcement
he's
today.
feeling good after the roast.
Oh, yeah, he's feeling good.
He
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like his Q rating is through the roof.
Right. I saw that. I got to listen to the. I was doing a lot of driving around on Saturday, running errands and this and that, and I heard the extended Nikki Glazer conversation. And before that set on the roast, live TV, she said she went to 30 different. She did the set 30 times at different comedy clubs in New York or in LA the week prior to that to get it all polished the way that she wanted it to be. So that's you got to put the work in. That's the lesson there. I mean, you prepare for something, it's going to go, like gangbusters there. So that's
so
what
you're
happened.
saying I have to go to 30 weddings between now and yours
That would
to
help,
make sure
yeah.
that I get my my speech.
Well,
down?
you got to go to 30 different. You got to do 30, spots at the local comedy club to get all the stuff right.
Hey, Bill, I need a stage for an after.
Yeah, he needs an open mic.
I got to try out some jokes.
That's right. And she said it wasn't easy because, like, you have to explain to the audience there's a roast coming up, and if they don't know football, they might not know who some of these people are and who's Rob Gronkowski and all this stuff. I mean, know that fake money or whatever. It's a great line. Anyway, so that was the Tom Brady's broadcasting debut will be
Cowboys
in
Browns.
Cleveland. What a way to start too, right? Cowboys Brown.
Roll on Cuyahoga.
That's right. Yes, that's right. Okay, the drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach. I was very interested in baseball over the weekend. We always tell you, don't be good or be bad, be interesting. Well, this team happens to be interesting, and they happen to be good. So it's kind of the dream situation, I guess you could say, because, I mean, it's very interesting to me when the coach not only says what he says after the game in the post-game huddle, but then the university allows it to be posted, which is, I'm not hearing much bleep from that other dugout anymore or something like that, which he said. Because, Mississippi State apparently was feeling pretty good about themselves when it was 6-0. Then the rest of the game happened. And it wasn't 6-0 for much longer after that. It's a great lesson in baseball and how, it's a long game, man. And if you're up 6-0 on someone like Arkansas, you need to make it 12 or 18 because 6 is, that's in the third inning. It's not going to hold up probably all that much.
They had won the day before. And look, Arkansas could have won the game on Saturday. They just sort of ran out of time. They didn't get going late.
That's exactly what Peyton Holt said.
Oh, yeah.
They thought they were going to come back Saturday, and Sunday they actually came through with it there at the
it was
game.
They had an opportunity Saturday to win. And again, I go back to, look, as this thing winds down, they're going, I mean, A&M went 2-1 over the weekend.
No, A&M lost to Ole Miss.
They lose both? They lose 2?
They lost 2 out of 3, yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, A&M's lost back-to-back series.
Well,
going into this thing, kind of limping into the end of the regular season.
This is a former number 1 team in the country.
They were. I don't know how much all that rankings matter or much, but yeah, that's
nice to say.
It's something to sell for the people.
Sure.
Sure it is. But man, it's interesting. It's interesting to see if Mason Molina can get out of this what they're calling like a mental rut that he is in. I mean, the ability's all there. He's just got to do it. And
that's something that doesn't fix itself overnight. I mean, it's not it's not a mechanical flaw. He's not playing. He had the injury issue. He had the ankle. Tweaked his ankle. He missed the start. Now it's you can't point to something and go, "That's it."
If I have to read the tea leaves here, and I think this is 1,000% relatable to anybody that does anything. He's in his own head. You got to get out of your own head. It's like, get out of your head. It seems like if I have to read based on what they're saying, that's what's happening here. And, maybe you'll do it. But God, is that relatable? Who doesn't go through that where you're just you can do something, but I don't know, that whole thing. And this is happening on the in this sport on a big stage like that. Pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Very interesting. And so relatable. Like so many times things in athletics aren't relatable. Like we can't jump like that. We can't, run like that.
You can't hit like that.
But I mean, I how many people out there are, you got a presentation or whatever's going on where you are and you're like, I don't know.
Graham, nailed it. He's got the yips.
Yeah.
It's just one of those things. And it's, we've seen the worst of it. If anybody remembers Rick Ankiel.
Yeah.
And then you've seen guys, that have fought their way back out of it. And it's just one of those deals, man. You got time is essentially what you need. And unfortunately, you don't have a lot of time.
I have an idea.
Yep.
Slump buster. That's my idea. We go out there, we get this guy, little accompaniment, and, he's right back to where he was.
Suggest that.
We can't?
Well,
he's making money now.
We can.
Oh. We can?
We can, I think. DQ's in there. She's got the brow down. Like, what do you?
Oh, we can't. Oh, yeah. Is that wrong? Is that wrong?
DQ's in there shaking her head.
Oh, it is wrong? Oh, okay. Let me apologize for anyone who may have been offended.
Okay. Dr. Tyler, not a doctor. He's going to say, I'm just going to read this. It's coming from a guy who's coached baseball for 20 plus years. The pitch selection sequence is what's bothering me for Tigert and Molina.
Oh, really?
Become predictable. It doesn't matter much for Smith because he's so powerful and dominant, but the other two need to work batteries backwards and need to switch it up almost every game.
Okay. Who calls the pitches?
Hobbs, probably the bench coach. Yeah.
Hobbs calls them, and then I think DJ Baxendale runs the pitch comm, like he hits the button, and that goes to the wrist thing or wherever you put it, the hat. I don't know where it goes.
Is he throwing strikes or is he just getting hit hard? That would be my first question. I mean, if he's all over the place, it's a mechanical issue. If he's throwing strikes and he's just getting hit hard, pitch sequence, changing that up is like that's your first thing in the diagnosis. All right, let's try and pitch this backwards.
Well, he's got in league play, he's got 24 walks and 28 hits allowed in 33 innings.
Okay.
So
24 walks in 33 innings?
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah. 39 strikeouts against 24 walks. I'm amazed more people aren't blaming the umpires for this. I really am. I mean, seriously, maybe we've hit a point in time where we don't blame all of the all of the flaws on the umpires.
Now, how many strikeouts does he have in 33 innings?
33 innings, he's got 39 strikeouts.
So it's like 1.5 to 1 strikeout to walk.
Okay.
It's not
His
where you want to
whip
be.
in league is 157.
That's not good.
Yeah.
That's not. I mean, for reference sake, what'd you tell me? Hagen Smith's 0.91.
0.91.
Okay.
Good. Major leaguers will be at 1.1. I think for college, 1.4, maybe 1.5 is probably where you're want to be around. He's a little over that. McIntyre's at 1.63 in league play, so it's Tigert. And then you look at Gage Wood, 1.35. Okay. Gackle, the freshman, this guy's is phenomenal too. Oh man, I mean, who isn't phenomenal on this team? 1.05.
That's good
for Gackle.
That's really good.
He's been out.
Do you know what a whip is?
No.
Good.
Walks and hits
divided by innings pitched.
Added together, divided by innings pitched.
You want to be 1.3 or lower.
Right. That's right. and Hagen Smith is below 1. There can't be many people in the country that are there.
No, and his numbers, we saw the graphic.
In league play, I should say. In league play.
His numbers are similar to Skeens.
Yeah.
As far as whip strikeouts, all of that stuff. But the pressure continues to mount on him.
It does, yeah.
If he's going to be, if he's going to be the first pitcher you see, you got to win that game. Because I don't know how much confidence you have, in the next 5, if you've got to play a bunch of days, I don't know how much confidence you have in them.
All right, let's go to Big Keith on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Yes, Big Keith.
Big Keith up in the house. How you guys doing today?
Shut up, Keith.
Hey, guys. Hey, we're not complaining about the umpires because we've been doing that for 5 years. It just don't do no good, man. I seen about 4 balls that were right on the outside, and they don't even call it. They don't give it to us. When the other team's hitting and getting some runs, the umpires keep giving them more and more. You know what I mean? It's just, they keep giving them more and more area.
I don't know why we don't do the robo strike. I mean, if Phil and Bubba can see the strike zone and what it should be, and the guy on the field can't. I mean, this goes back to my argument, Big Keith, about replay. Like, why do we at home have more information than the people who are actually officiating the game? It never made any sense. This doesn't make any sense either. At some point, we'll have robo umpires for the strike zone, but I don't know when that's going to happen. But, I mean, all the technology's in all the ballparks already. I mean, you got TrackMan. Let's figure it out. Like, it's already there. Figure it out.
Okay.
But Phil and Bubba know the strike zone. Bubba's got TrackMan up the whole game. So they can tell you right away, ball or strike. But the guy making the call doesn't have all the information.
I want to see TrackMan.
You want to see TrackMan?
I do. I've never had it.
I've never pulled it up during a game either. I would like to see it, but I don't know if I'm allowed to see it. You might be able to see it.
I would just like to see what it looks like, what it tracks, how the information is dispersed. I'm curious.
Is it just a bunch of boring numbers on a screen?
I don't know, but they know pretty quick how fast the pitch is going, whether it's a strike, how far it flies. They know a lot of this stuff very, very quickly.
Yeah, they do.
And I would like to. I would just love to investigate that.
Talk to Hutch. Maybe he can get you some TrackMan access. He's on the inside. Maybe he can work for you.
Hutch probably watches the TrackMan at night before he's going to sleep.
Yeah, he definitely must have it pulled up during a game because there'll be a home run hit, and Hutch will tell you, like, right away, like, how far it went, and the launch angle, and all that stuff.
Nate Fables says if they had TrackMan in the corner of the screen for the broadcast, that would be awesome. They do. It's called K-Zone on ESPN.
They don't put it on the college games, though, because they don't want to show up the umpires.
No. It's part of baseball, showing up the umpires.
Well, I guess so, yeah. I don't know. Lane in Cave City is texted here on the McClarty Daniel hotline. Does it make me a bad person well, you're here. I mean, let's be honest. I look forward to one of the star pitchers or position players getting into a slump during the season to listen to everyone in the state turn into professional pitching coaches or hitting coaches. Well, that guy actually had some experience. I was talking about the sequence there. So, I mean, he's got a little bit more gravitas on the subject than like me.
9-year-olds, but whatever.
Well, hey, they're still pitching the ball. You still got to get them out. Same object, it's different speed, right? Different ball, all that stuff. And between innings in those games, it takes the catcher, God bless him, 35 minutes to get his gear all back on. So I mean, it's just all right. Your drive home is powered by Mr. Sparky here on Ruscin and Zach, and we'll be back. It's 5:25. Stay with us.
Join the local conversation on the McClarty Daniel hotline. 866-285-4005. McClarty Daniel, a vehicle for every lifestyle.
Home is everything. It's your sanctuary, your command center, your music room, and your art studio. It's where you eat family dinners and make lasting memories. When you use a Weichert agent to help you find your home, we'll help you find the space to make it yours. When you begin your search, know that a Weichert agent will be there with you every step of the way. Because at Weichert Realtors, we guide you home. To get started, call your local Weichert agent and look for our bright yellow signs all over town. At Weichert Realtors, we sell more because we do more. Each Weichert franchised office is independently owned and operated.
At Lowe's, save big every day when you buy in bulk. Save 10% when you buy 20 or more select self-leveling underlayment. And there's more. Save 10% when you buy 2 or more packs of 360 Trex Universal Hidden Fasteners. Visit us in-store or online for low prices on the materials you need. Because Lowe's knows savings. Lowe's knows pros. Selection varies by location while supplies last. Discount taken at time of purchase. See sales associate for details.
It's Ruscin and Zach.
Give me the hog truck.
Need assistance with door and window projects? The Home Depot can help. From inspiration and materials to ordering and installation, our free millwork virtual apron service can get you moving and doing. Plus, we speak Spanish too. Our associates can help you tackle complex jobs without you leaving the job site, saving you time and money. Call us at 1-833-HD-APRON or visit homedepot.com/MBA. The Home Depot, how doers get more done.
Are you ready for some football? Well, the 2024 Brandon Burlsworth football camps will be here soon. Learn the game of football from Razorback greats at these half-day camps that are open to students aged 7 to 15 years old. Camp dates are May 31st at FS Garrison Stadium in Harrison and June 1st at War Memorial Stadium in Little Rock. Early registration is just $45. And remember, enrollment is limited. So register today at BrandonBurlsworth.org.
Hi, this is Garen Armstrong with Shamrock Roofing and Construction. That small roofing company my father started 45 years ago has now become one of the largest roofing companies in America by following one rule, the golden rule. No one can install a better roof at a better price, a better warranty than Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Let our local family serve your family. Shamrock Roofing and Construction. Call today or visit us online at shamrockroofers.com.
At Shelter Insurance, we believe insurance should adjust to fit your needs. We work to design an insurance plan that's particular to you. Insurance that fits just right. And Shelter Insurance ranked #1 in customer satisfaction among auto insurers in the Central Region, 5 out of the last 6 years by J.D. Power.
Call my friend J.T. Finley at 479-521-4220 or come by and see him in the heart of Fayetteville off College Avenue.
Lindsay and Associates are celebrating their 50th year in the real estate business and are the leading real estate company in Northwest Arkansas. Whether you're listing, selling, or leasing, Lindsay and Associates can handle all your real estate needs. With over 200 professionally trained agents and 3 convenient locations in Fayetteville, Rogers, and Bentonville, Lindsay and Associates is a winning choice. Go to lindsay.com to search all the current real estate inventory. At Lindsay and Associates, we bring great neighbors together.
Are you ready to upgrade your ride? Head on over to McClarty Daniel Country. McClarty Daniel has over 1,000 used cars to choose from, so you're sure to find the perfect vehicle to fit your needs and budget. With 6 convenient locations in Bentonville and Springdale, you're never too far away from a great deal. But that's not all. If you're looking for something brand new, they've got you covered there too, with a great selection of new cars available for you to upgrade to. So what are you waiting for? Come on down to McClarty Daniel and drive away in the car of your dreams. Online at McClartyDaniel.com.
When you're looking for your next side-by-side, motorcycle, ATV, or zero-turn mower, look no further than your local Wood Power Sports store. With convenient locations in Springdale, Fayetteville, and Harrison, we've got 9 brands to choose from. If you can think of it, we've probably got it. These 3 convenient locations also provide you with outstanding service and parts capabilities. Want to know more? Visit us online at woodpowersports.com. Pick your brand, location, or shop all 3. We look forward to earning your business. Wood Power Sports, a solid name you can trust.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp Online Therapy. We all have something to get off our chest. Therapy is a safe space to share whatever is weighing you down, so you can get some relief and find a solution. BetterHelp offers professional, affordable online therapy on a flexible schedule. Let it out with BetterHelp. Visit BetterHelp, HELP.com/like today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/like.
Needing an electrician? Call the pros at Mr. Sparky. All of our certified electricians provide 5-star electrical work. If you have problems with an outlet, blown fuse, ceiling fan, need a panel replacement, or even a safety check, we've got you covered. Day or night, 24/7. And all of our work is 100% guaranteed. You can trust your electrical work with Mr. Sparky.
You don't have to put up with any malarkey. Call 888-8-SPARKY.
Hi, the folks. I'm Chief Meteorologist Darby Bobby with the 4029 Get Ready Weather Forecast. Well, we are certainly seeing some of those scattered showers and thunder showers through the evening in northwest Arkansas, but later on tonight, that's going to clear out pretty quickly, waking up to quieter weather Tuesday morning. Could be some patchy fog, lows in the 50s, a little cool. As we go throughout the day on Tuesday, we'll have the cloud cover hang around. Some spotty showers throughout the day on Tuesday with highs in the low 70s, so not warming up a whole lot, but on Wednesday, it warms up quite a bit more with highs back in the low 80s and a mostly sunny skies. That's Get Ready Weather only on 4029.
ESPN 99.5. Welcome to the entertaining portion of the broadcast day. This is Ruscin and Zach on ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
ESPN Arkansas, the Hit That Line Now app. Ruscin and Zach with you here. 866-285-4005 is how you can get in touch with us on the McClarty Daniel hotline. All righty. What else is going on out there in the world?
Hey, we got NBA tonight.
Yes. And the Celtics without Donovan Mitchell tonight.
So bet
for
accordingly.
big game 4. Yeah. Let me look at that real fast here. Don't pull up the old bet.
I'm sure that number's jumped quite a bit.
If it's even still on the board. I mean, you don't know. Sometimes they...
Unlikely.
Let me see here. The old Bet Saracen app. See what we got here on tonight's action. Let's see. As I go to basketball, Cleveland getting 12.5.
Ooh.
At home.
I'd love to know what it was before.
Yeah, I do it too. Yeah.
Because I'm sure that number jumped probably 2 or 3.
The home Mavericks in the second game are 1.5 favorites over OKC.
Yeah, OKC better get that one. If not, you're in a world of hurt. Then your prophecy that they are going nowhere comes true.
Yes, that's right.
So
But will anyone remember if I'm right? No, they won't. It only works if I'm wrong. That's when people remember. We'll see. Corey upset. The Stars and Mavericks are playing at the same time again. That's right. Yeah. 8:30 or 8:40, they'll drop the puck for Stars and Avalanche in Denver, and then right around that time is when they'll have the Thunder and the Mavs game back in Dallas. It's very confusing. You need that double box thing on YouTube TV. Watch them both at the same time.
They've been very good. Now you've got YouTube TV.
Yes.
You use like the InTV app or the your phone.
The InTV app.
Then you can flip back and forth between audio. The on your phone doesn't allow you to do that.
Yeah, you can flip back and forth, and what you hear, whichever one you want to hear, and then so like hockey goes to intermission, just listen to the basketball for a while, and then or they go to commercial, go to the other one. Yeah, it's very good. So should I take Cleveland in this 12.5?
I would. I no
because
No.
What if they rally around this and figure out a way to win?
Don't do this
with these with this adversity.
Don't do this. Don't do this. This is the only guy from Cleveland that has been able to score.
No,
consistently. No, I mean 12.5 is probably not enough.
Okay,
as long as Boston doesn't do what they usually do, which
take
is
Boston.
Yeah,
and it is a road game for Boston, so they might actually win it because they play terrible at home.
They won Saturday, Sunday.
Cleveland won, didn't they?
No.
You're right. Boston won game 3. Yeah, there you go. All right, load up on the Celtics, folks. You heard it here first.
Yeah, take the seats.
You heard it here first. All right.
Of course, and we were right about the Pacers in game 3.
Yeah, but boy, they almost
gave it away.
It was closer than it should have been.
Yesterday wasn't.
And then, no, yesterday was not close at all. There was nothing competitive about that game at all.
No.
And then I've never seen what happened in the Denver, like many people, I've never seen what happened in the Denver-Minnesota game where they scored 8 points in the last few seconds of the half, including a half-court shot right in front of Kevin Harlan.
Yeah.
That was pretty
Kevin
great.
Harlan got his I didn't know this. He was the original
Yes, he was.
T-Wolves broadcaster.
That's right.
They hung his jersey in a bag in the rafters.
Gave him a jersey. That's right.
So good for him.
Suitable for framing, which they already framed for him. Yeah. So that was something else. Yeah, he was there for 9 years doing Timberwolves games when they were bad. Oh God. Whoa. But hey, it's a gig. So
Hey, whatever
you gonna
gets
do?
you, whatever gets you through the night.
You're calling
DQ,
the
you've
NBA
been
basketball.
Very quiet today. Have we forgotten anything?
No.
I tell her every time she walks in, I'm like, "What do you got today?" Nothing. All right.
Yeah.
Who your Rockies got tonight?
Oh, I just looked it up.
Coming off a big 3-game
Tonight
sweep.
they play the Padres.
Ooh.
Okay.
Where?
Division opponent.
I think at San Diego.
Yeah,
going out to the
Slam Diego.
San Diego.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, while we're talking about West Coast baseball, the Cardinals are out at the Angels tonight. They ended a 7-game losing
Hey, you got
streak
a
yesterday,
chance. You got a
and
chance.
Ollie got tossed, and that turned it around.
He's they just gave him an extension. He is not long for that job.
Well, Mozeliak did an interview on KMOX Saturday, and it did not sound like there was great support for Oliver.
No, well, I mean, the team's terrible.
I mean, it was not a glowing endorsement.
But here's the thing. I saw their Double-A team last week. Tink Hence is pretty good, and the other guy, Takoa Roby's pretty good.
Put him in the show.
Those two, they
got jobs available.
They're not ready yet, but I mean, they can throw it. They don't have a ton, at least the Double-A level of offense. But those two guys I saw are legit. So help is coming. It's just going to be a little bit.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's
Ryan.
He won't be there to manage them. So
Ryan Prairie Crow. Thanks to Kenny, I no longer say I'm a farmer. I work in an agricultural environment.
I see.
Because Kenny is in
in an office environment.
Office environment.
Yes.
And he also has a business arrangement with someone.
He explained what he meant by that.
Which was?
He said that it was a waste management thing.
Oh, okay.
Which
yeah,
he wasn't just being clever. Apparently he lent this guy his dump trailer. And so the guy was loading up the dump trailer with like things to take to the
say things like
dump.
Does he say things like I'm in waste management consulting?
He probably does.
Okay.
Knowing him.
Wasn't Tony Soprano in waste management?
Yes, he was.
Okay, very good.
Yes, he was.
Very good.
Dufresne is using the phrase, if it was 3 seconds, it was 30 seconds.
Oh, yeah. It's catching on. It's a how many of these conversations happen at the ballpark this weekend? Did you hear that story?
Yeah.
That's what I'm wondering about there.
Poor Kenny felt like all eyes were on him, didn't he?
Probably. Apparently a vendor was asking about it.
Oh. Sorry about that, Kenny.
Apparently your pastor's wife was listening and shut it off just before.
Yeah, I heard a couple people from church came up to me on Sunday about it.
Really? At church?
Yeah.
That's not really the
A
place.
lot of people on our
sacred
church.
anymore?
A lot of people in our church listen.
What's wrong with you people?
Yeah.
Wow.
What is wrong with you people?
Here's a text saying Kenny is a folk hero. He's a man of the people.
Wow. Look at that.
Corey wanting to know if it's a coincidence that after the incident, the place he went to shut down.
No.
You don't think it's a coincidence?
No, I really
No.
think COVID got the best of them.
No, the problem with that place was that they had a pizza buffet and they put 2 damn pizzas out there. I mean, a pizza buffet, you got to have a minimum of 6. Minimum.
Trust me, he knows.
Oh, listen. I've shut down a few.
You know your way around a pizza
Absolutely.
buffet. Yeah.
I'm not an expertise in many things. I'm an expert in this. I don't have expertise in many things. Whatever. You know what I'm trying to say. All right. Man. Well, that's pretty good. I thought I found a funny story to do here, but I don't think we can bring this particular information up on the radio.
I appreciate that.
Until we're only on cable, then we can talk about whatever we want.
Great, we're going.
It may happen.
Maybe tomorrow.
We're lucky we're not on public access. What are you talking about here? All right, we'll be back with what we learned after these words.
This is Ruskin and Zach.
I did have a delivery of a bunch of long wood yesterday.
ESPN Arkansas and streaming on hitthatline.com.
Wanted to find someone who would embrace Arkansas and the opportunities to build on a rich tradition that includes 22 conference titles, 14 Sweet 16 appearances, 11 Elite 8 appearances, 6 Final Fours, and a 1994 NCAA championship.
The head coach of your Arkansas Razorbacks, John Calipari.
Listen to every Razorback basketball game right here on ESPN 99.5 and hitthatline.com.
Robert and Victoria wanted to sell their property in Bella Vista. They turned to the Limbird Real Estate Group. From the moment they met with the Limbird team, Robert and Victoria knew they were in good hands. The team listened carefully to their needs and goals, and they developed a plan to sell the land quickly and efficiently. Over the next few weeks, Limbird Real Estate Group worked tirelessly to market the property and generate interest from potential buyers. They leveraged their extensive network of contacts and used innovative marketing strategies to get the word out about the land. Before they knew it, Robert and Victoria had multiple offers on the table. The team at Limbird helped them evaluate each offer and ultimately chose the one that was best for them. Robert and Victoria were not only satisfied with the results, but also impressed with how Limbird handled the entire process. They've been through the real estate process before, but this was by far the smoothest and most efficient experience they've ever had. Find out more about it at LimbirdTeam.com. LIMBIRD.
This is the absolute worst time of the year to be dealing with joint pain. You can't do the outdoor stuff you love. For me, it's golf. It may be hiking, fishing, jogging, or biking for you. Hey, it's Tommy Kraft. Listen, don't go through the summer missing out on life. Call QC Kinetics now and find out how they can use biologics from your own body to give new life to your aching joints, whether it's your knees, your hip, your back, your shoulder. QC's regenerative medicine protocols can restore and repair that damaged tissue. No surgery, no drugs, no downtime. This is the future of medicine. Tens of thousands of QC Kinetic patients around the country are living their best life this year because they made the call to QC Kinetics. 479-999-1234 is their number. 479-999-1234 for your free consultation. 479-999-1234. It's revolutionary treatments for joint pain, and they're here now in Northwest Arkansas. 479-999-1234 for QC Kinetics.
Pay attention. This happens fast. You're on the forklift in your warehouse when it breaks down. You call Medley Equipment Company. Talk to Debbie.
Hello.
Debbie tells you they'll get you moving again. Debbie talks to a service tech.
Yep, I can do it.
Tech says when they can be there. That nice Debbie lady calls you back.
Hello.
Saying your forklift will be fixed in a few hours.
Nice.
Pretty fast, right? We're just trying to keep up because Medley keeps you moving.
I'm branch manager Bo Tommy. Visit medley.com or come see us at 2150 Ford Avenue, Springdale, Arkansas.
Tougher than the first shower after a sunburn. They're the new Mahindra tractors at Tatum Motor Company. New Mahindras are heavier with more built-in weight, so you can push more, pull more, and lift more. Your new Mahindra will always be ready and capable. These tough Mahindra tractors are proudly made with steel, not plastic, so you'll never be envious of the other brands. Plus, with the new Mahindra, you get up to a 7-year powertrain warranty on most models and 0% financing on select models for 72 months. That's 6 years, no interest. If you're looking for a new tractor or tractor package, check out the new Mahindra from Tatum Motor Company. You can even call for a quote before you head down. Tatum Motors promises they won't be undersold. Tatum Motor Company in Anderson, Missouri, and Tawnytown, Arkansas.
I'm Paul with Tatum Motor Company. Visit us online at tatummotor.com.
The topic is hot water. Let's listen to the smarter guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
Ever try to take a hot shower right as the washing machine starts to fill on a load of bed sheets?
Shall we predict discomfort?
How badly do you hate cold showers? That's why we have a tankless water heater at home. Instant heat when we need it, and we never run out.
You're a hard-working man.
I am.
You deserve a hot shower.
I do.
Ever stay in until your fingers get all pruny?
Never run out of hot water again with a Stith tankless water heater. Call 751-9691 or online at STITH Plumbing and HVAC.com. Tune in next time to hear Zach say,
to prune or not to prune should be an individual choice.
On the next episode of The Smarter Guys at Stith Plumbing and HVAC.
ESPN 99.5. Join the local conversation on the McLarty Daniel Hotline, 866-285-4005. Giving you the entertainment you deserve. Here's Ruscin and Zach.
All right, we're back here on ESPN Arkansas and the Hit That Line Now app. Now, the next two nights we got some ball on the TV, but
right here on ESPN
tonight.
Arkansas. Thank you.
Right. So we got that. You can check that out with us here. All right, what do we all learn here? DQ, what do you got in there? What do you learn?
Okay, I have two facts. Cy Young's name was not Cy.
What was it?
Norbert?
Oh, you guys, you did. I figured you would have known this.
No.
His name was Denton True Young.
Yeah, that doesn't roll off the tongue.
He
like
earned
Cy.
his nickname Cy due to his cyclone-like appearance of his pitches.
Oh, okay. All right.
I also learned that we shed 0.4 ounces of skin per day.
Gross.
Gross. It is gross.
I learned you can face up to 300 days in jail if you're found in contempt of court 10 times.
Okay. Very good.
DQ, don't get thrown in jail. You would not last on the yard.
Unless she befriended an older man that showed her the ropes.
That's correct.
There wouldn't be a man in a woman's
Then
prison.
built a library.
An older woman, maybe. Why don't they reboot Shawshank and make it a women's prison?
Yeah,
They're doing that a lot now in Hollywood. Why don't they do that?
Yeah.
I kind of want to see the new Twister.
Looks terrible.
Yeah.
It looks kind of bad, but
I'm out on Fire Tornadoes. Like that's
I
not
think
a
I
thing.
kind of want to watch it.
They kind of played hard and fast and loose with the
with science.
With science in the first one. This one there is like nothing.
They don't even recognize science. I'm all for a women's prison movie.
I bet you are. Well, they had Orange is the New Black, that TV show. Wasn't that in a women's prison?
That's not really what I was thinking.
Well, that's what it would be like. So you should just
Should
watch.
he
You should
watch
just
that?
watch that one.
Yeah, there you go.
If that's what you want.
It's not like that in my head.
Let's see. Hey, number one movie over the weekend, Kingdom of the Planet of the Apes.
Yeah, Fall Guy took a beating.
Fall Guy not doing
It
well.
looked horrible.
Yeah,
Gee,
yeah.
I
Fall
wonder
Guy,
why.
Fall Guy not looking that great right now. Yeah. Boy, how bad is this? How bad is your movie when a movie that came out 25 years ago beats it in the in this weekend's box office?
What movie?
Phantom Menace.
Yeah.
9th.
Uh-huh.
This movie called Abigail 10th.
I watched that movie yesterday
Which one?
in the theaters. Abigail.
What's it about?
Did you go by yourself?
No.
Oh, I have a. Let me tell you what I learned.
Phantom Menace was terrific.
Today, also while we're on movies, 40 years ago today, The Terminator made it to theaters.
Okay.
A classic. Arnold Schwarzenegger.
You know, I've never seen The Terminator.
I've never seen either of them. No.
DQ, have you seen
Now,
it?
No.
I do have an announcement.
Yeah.
I want you both on screen for this. I watched part of Shrek last night.
Which part?
Beginning.
And?
It's all right.
How far did you get?
20 minutes, maybe?
Oh, no. You
Half hour?
You've got a lot. You got.
I saw all the parts. The dating game part. The gumdrop buttons parts. I saw those.
But you have to watch it.
You have to watch the whole thing.
You were talking the other day about something. You were joking about something being in the Library of Congress. Shrek is in the Library of Congress.
Oh, it is?
Yes. That's how you know it's good.
Have they rescued the princess yet? Princess Fiona?
No, the last thing I saw. By the way, why does did Facebook steal their logo from that movie? Because at the castle, there's all those blue Fs, and it looked like the Facebook logo. But this movie came out before Facebook, so Facebook would have stolen the logo from them. Anyway, these are the things I'm thinking about. Shrek just killed all those guys.
Oh, the wrestling?
Yeah.
And then they're
the
getting
wrestling,
ready to send them on the quest. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you've got a long way to go. There are a lot of adult jokes in there.
Why is he doing the fat bastard voice? I don't understand that either.
Originally he had a Canadian accent.
Well, originally, wasn't this for Farley and Spade?
Yes. Yeah, and then when Mike Myers jumped in, originally it was like a Canadian accent, and then he was like, no, wait, and he went back and redid everything. Now I'm a flying talking donkey.
That's right. Yeah.
Eddie Murphy's good in that.
Right. There's some fun moments in there.
It is 90 minutes well spent.
Okay.
You
Maybe I'll pick it up again.
Finish it. You don't. It's an easy watch. You haven't even gotten to the part where they rescue the dragon. and all the other stuff.
I saw the gumdrop button.
Yeah.
Not my gumdrop button. You're a monster. Yes, that's it. John Lithgow is the bad guy. Pretty good.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Lord
Farquhar.
Yeah. Come on, that in itself is funny. Do you know
Duloc?
Oh, come on. Yeah, you had to have loved the song. Welcome to Duloc.
That was a good part. Yeah.
I run around the house sometimes with when Kinsey and I are getting ready to go somewhere, and I'm like humming like the donkey.
Yeah, you can't sing.
No, absolutely
Yeah.
not.
Yeah. Can't sing.
You know the Muffin Man?
The Muffin Man, who lives on Drury Lane.
The Muffin Man! It's terrific.
No, I thought y'all like that. So,
oh man,
there you go.
I love Shrek. I've watched Shrek in the last month.
Yeah,
Shrek's a good flick. It is a good time had by all.
No. All right.
DQ, I told him earlier I watched. I'm into season 6 of The Office.
Yeah.
Pam's pregnant.
Yeah.
Wow. You didn't like that.
It's about to.
Well, is it all about to
It's
unravel?
about to go downhill.
Oh boy.
You still have a good season left. That's kind of acceptable to watch.
Okay. Good to know.
You know one of my favorite episodes of that show? Business Ethics. With Holly.
With Holly?
Yeah. That's a fun
I love
one.
that episode.
Every time I hear "Let's Get Physical," I think of that episode.
I don't like Holly. I don't like.
You don't
Holly.
like Holly?
I don't like Holly at all.
You don't like Holly
I don't.
Flax?
Why?
I don't know. I like Jan better.
Of course you do.
I do not understand how you like.
It's not that.
Never mind.
It's never,
I just
it's not that
Jan was horrible.
I'm a Jan guy. DQ. I'm a Jan guy.
Was horrible.
Yeah, maybe so.
I can name 2 reasons why he likes Jan better than Holly, but that's neither here nor there.
I like Jan.
You do.
Yes, I do.
All right.
Not so much on Holly. But I do like Jan.
You do. Look at you. You're a shallow man. Oh, my God. All right. This is ESPN Arkansas, and they hit that line now.